All right. So, where we left off, or where we started actually, and we're going to end where we left off. Our good friend Russell is stopped by gentleman Salvatore, Frankie Salvatore, and is asked to join him in his carriage. As they are traveling, he's been advised that it's in his best interest to frame Mathias. Pretty much what we talked about before we started. And now we'll let bygones be bygones. After this, Russell gets the crew together, sends Oliver, so y'all can talk in private without things going to shit. Yeah. Oliver does join in at some point, and you guys, pretty much the very next thing y'all start to do is start to gather information and start looking into the house itself. As a reminder, thank you. This is the house, and he owns this plot of land as his yard in the back, which is a nice little garden. Two of our intrepid heroes, maybe heroes, we'll find out. Actually, the least heroic of them all. Oh, look, it's two thugs.
Hey, you're right.
But anyway, Russell and Adrian scouted out. They got pretty much a very good lay of the guards on the outside, and Adrian got a sneak peek on the inside. One of the oddities on the inside is that nobody spoke. They used pamphlets to write and show people things as needed. Other things ensued of not great importance. Oliver harassed the gate guard. Adrian harassed the gate guard. Another guard harassed the gate guard. Russell scoped out the place, watching, get a better layout. And we finally ended with Beur following up some leads that he was given about people that could have possibly been influenced by Mathias. And we ended the session with one of them freaking out because of the fucked up mind games that Beur was playing with them without knowing. And they came to realize that Mathias, the reason nobody talks inside the house is Mathias removes the tongues of all the people inside. That's where we left off.
I'm waiting for the moment Beur does that, and then he just sees himself. Because that's the most terrifying thing that's ever happened to me. He's looking into the mirror.
Oh, did you send me yours? So I can save it before he gets buried in the mountain of bullshit.
Did you get mine? Mine was through a text. Pages. Text it. So there was a link to the Google Doc.
Yeah, if it's just a link, go ahead and text it because it's not showing up. Did you email?
Did you not get the messages? Oh, I texted it to you.
Yes. But all right. So, yeah, in the shop, the gardener or the groundskeeper / botanist just kind of revealed that to you as a last ditch effort because he realized he's fucked up.
Just like look up like, hey God, are you there? It's me, Day, or start praying like, what the fuck just happened? Okay. Take a moment to think about it. Like, and I need to go and let somebody know about this.
While he's thinking, as a reminder, things that y'all do know. During your watch, you watch several people leave the house to go run errands. Possible lead. You also know that several of the shopkeepers have gone missing and/or it seems like someone is extorting them. Another possible option if we come down to having to do something that targets Mathias. And you also came to the realization that you'll have to actually target Mathias. You gotta be very careful not to just him throw one of his lieutenants under the bus.
Correct. A separation. So, okay, having that information, Bear's gonna think for a moment and then walk out with his newly acquired bonsai tree, the D&D equivalent of a bonsai tree, and he's then going to try to recall if he knew the group was going to meet up somewhere later, or if it was just like all right, cool, everyone do their thing.
You knew Oliver was doing rounds in the wide. I'm pretty sure Rustle said what he was doing. He was keeping watch on the house.
Okay.
Not Johnny, sorry. I haven't said your name now.
Christoph
Rooney.
Waltz? No.
Rooney wasn't with y'all. I never went to go get him. Surprisingly enough, he never
Same.
popped up.
They were home sending him there because Ruby was actually looking to acquire some plants.
As you're leaving with the bonsai tree, you see Rooney walk up.
Bear's like, oh, hey, Rooney, want to take part in the heist?
You cannot if you want.
No, I'm fine. And then Adrian, what were you doing? I'm sorry.
I was walking back home like with Oliver because I just got thrown out.
Oh, that's right. You had gone to the morgue to find out some information on the people that had died.
To see if you like my friend Oliver, I've been hoping he's all right. They're just like, he was fine.
Hey, so you just started.
Okay. Dear God, is that you, Rooney?
They are. What are you doing here?
I am purchasing this plant. What is it you're about to do?
I was gonna look and see if they had any some more valuable plants they could maybe be grown and sold to apothecaries.
I was like, oh, it's a plant you're going to do something with, not just look at it.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I think they might, however, be a little weary going in there because I think they're a little startled. We'll talk when you're done.
You look behind him and the sign's being flipped close.
I didn't know that.
I think I need to come back later. What's going on?
Would you say the signs turned over?
Bear just takes off.
Wherever he goes.
Woo! We'll never live down.
I can't wait to tell someone to turn over a good better leaf of.
Oh, bro. So, do you have a moment?
Sure. Yeah.
Walk with me if you don't mind. And briefly explain the scenario. It looks as though one of our compatriots is being strong-armed for us to accomplish a task that some would deem less than legal. Now, I think we may have been going about this in the wrong way, and we might actually have recourse that would be legally advisable versus trying to actually commit crap. Now, with that being said, I need to drop this off at my house. But we need to see where Oliver is and where Adrian is, because I believe our friend in the crow's nest is watching over the target right now. It's Russell. Russell's at the house watching.
Oh.
Because like Beur was saying, like, well, it seems crow didn't work. Like, and I look over, and you're just over there, like, yeah, there he is.
He's like, he found out that I was in the tower that one time. He's only it against me.
Yeah, that's what it is. Like, I'm just being very subtle about it. So, and I just learned that this new character, named Mathias Hunt, is not a good guy. Now, granted, if somebody of a certain caliber wants this person removed, they're probably not a good guy anyways, or a good gal, but hearing that supposedly they remove the ability to talk of the people who work inside of their house is a little bit scary.
Yeah, I can.
So if you don't have anything better going on, we could certainly use your help.
Plants can wait.
Yeah, that's good. Wait. Well, like I said, I need to drop this off. And did I hear where Adrian was going? Like after the fact?
Pretty sure Adrian went to the morgue
Yeah, she went to the morgue.
against your advice.
Yeah.
You bitch! No. I'm just kidding. Okay. Can you? Well, you could come with me if you would like, or you can possibly meet me, and I can give you the address of the place, and you could try to scope it out yourself. However, just be very cautious. It is heavily guarded.
I imagine you guys have been there already.
Mm-hmm.
Trust your guys' observational skills over my own.
Understood. Well, I'm going to go and see if I can find anything else out. I think my associate Dax is out today, helping me find something out. So he won't be there. And yeah, drop this off real quick. So I can possibly meet you at the Velvet Room. That might be a place we might meet, or we can all just convene at this person's house. But I think we wanted to do that at dusk, so we could potentially investigate it better.
I'm not certain I'm gonna run anyone else
I am
going somewhere, so I'm just gonna follow you.
No. Have you run into any more Fae or Fae-like things recently?
Not that have threatened me, at least.
Not threaten you, or you didn't run into any?
I didn't run.
Okay. Understood. Well, that's good to hear. Okay. Well, yeah, our fine feathered friend is meeting at distance, so we will do what we can. If you see, presumably you would have seen Decker before.
Yeah.
So I would say, hey, if you see Decker or Oliver on our way around, we need to talk. So just keep your eyes out. And presumably Adrian, because I have no idea where the hell she's at. You'd be snapped on and he's like, no.
Whatever. Eagle eye mask.
Whoopie.
Peru.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Yes.
I'm just like every time I think about little memes of the of Mystery Man, I fucking die. Lazy boy in the recliner. Every time. Three-legged people.
Y'all good?
Yep. I'm gonna head back to my place. Keeping an eye out for anything, and just if we see anybody that we might recognize who would potentially say, "Hey, we need to talk to them real quick," like either Dax, Oliver, Decker, people of that sort.
All right. Adrian, Oliver.
You two do.
Enough time has passed. Shift's wrapping up. Adrian has spoken to you about gaining access to the morgue. That was yours.
So I'm getting off shift somewhere.
Yeah, you were
Oh.
doing around the wide. Right.
Okay. Well, the wide is near-ish the Velvet Room, so Oliver would just kind of like, all right, time to go see the ladies. And he'd make his way to the Velvet Room.
All thoughts of helping you get into the morgue forgotten.
I forgot what she was doing in the movie anyway, so it's fine. She's like,
Well, the best part is Oliver would just go to the morgue can come in. Try some coy. I
if
know.
your friends at work think that you're dead, I may have tried to lie to get into the morgue.
What?
Don't worry about it. It's fine. I was trying to get into the morgue under the pretense of seeing my potentially fallen guard friend.
What?
You. But here you are alive and well, so if people ask about...
Did you think I died?
No. I just was trying to make them think you had died so I could go and see you as dead.
It's a noble effort, but there probably would have been people that would have been okay with that on the patrol shifts, and well, yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that because Rachel, can I get a nail?
Nail?
An ale, drink.
Yeah, but I'm kind of confused. Anyway, she brings you one.
Well, we can start calling this the nail. It's kind of catchy.
You were looking over at me like, I'm not here, bro.
Because it gets you hammered.
I was thinking of another type of nail, but
Oh, well,
Different kind of hammer.
Yeah.
Just quit while you're dead. It's fine.
I haven't even started.
I thought you were talking to Rachel because Rachel gives you this look like, fuck you, Adrian.
So what are we supposed to be doing? Is the rest of the crew coming here?
I don't think so. If I had to guess, maybe we go to Russell's place to meet up.
Russell just sits on the house across the street from the target for 3 days. You can see the boys when Black Noir's on top of the house across the street. Just...
Or I guess we can go to the detective's office. Meet them there.
Wait, to Decker and...
We're
He's an investigator.
investigating.
Good player's handbook, investigators are actually quite wonderful.
Hurry up and finish your ale and then we'll go meet them.
I can take it to go.
We'll take it to go.
I'll bring the cup back.
It's not how it's works. Not how it is work. I've seen you pound. You just pound it.
All right. Goes down the hatch. If I bring my own, can I get it to go? Like, if I have my own?
Why not?
I'll pull out a drinking water.
Just immediately.
She just like pinches the nose of Rachel and I was like, they'll pour you one in the drinking one.
They'll put a gold piece on the counter. Thanks. If we get done early, I'm good to come back if we get the rest of the group. Maybe do some drinking games or something. It was a long day. The Wide is so boring.
The what is the one?
The Wide. There's like no crime.
That's why all the rich people live there.
That's what you need.
Yeah. But I think there was a crime. But we'll worry about that when we talk to Beur.
Okay. So to Russ's.
She'll pause and think for a minute. I think Beur's would be a safer bet. Because don't you have to like knock on a secret way or chirp?
No, I
Pop
usually
up
just
one foot.
shout.
Well, let's go to Beur's first.
All right.
Probably gonna be the safest bet.
As y'all are walking out, y'all are walking in. Just like the
Oliver has
5 minutes
a
bullshit.
drinking. Oh, hey guys.
Hey,
Well,
We're just
were we supposed to meet here?
I've had a long day too, Oliver.
this is kind of the place where we come before certain shenanigans transpire, so probably a safe bet that this will be the spot to meet at if no destination is chosen.
I just got my tongue cut out. Sorry.
Was Oliver in on what the plan was?
What?
At all? Other
I was
than
in that
they were
man's house.
trying to get in with the Matthias dude, I don't think so.
What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Almost got it. Tongue cut out.
Yeah, illicit.
He didn't like what I was trying to sell.
That's a very unique accusation. How did you know that?
Well, eyes gouged out or tongue taken off. I don't know. He wanted a piece of me to put in that creepy trophy room.
No, I mean, he literally does that.
Because what?
Who are we talking about?
Our new friend, Rooney.
I was unaware. I just thought that they. I just thought that the people working for him were unique. Does he have a room full of tongues? That's incriminating.
Well, wait,
Right.
you have a room full of tongues?
No,
Rooney
you
has a
would've
room-
seen it.
No.
Well,
he
I
doesn't.
did. Well, no, I did kind of. Yeah. Unless you're really clever at hiding them. Put his hand on the sword.
Feel free to search again.
Hey, you're gonna spill your horn. Settle down.
It's fair.
How do you know he chops up?
I heard it from somebody who sells supplies to his gardener.
Wait, who are we talking about?
You do it. It's your turn.
Son, I'm gonna need a lot from you right now.
Okay.
This Mathias person is very bad.
Okay, so we're talking about Mathias. Yeah, the guards wouldn't let me. Like, they don't have any openings.
I've
I think that
Heard-
read was wrong.
well, very possible, but it also could have been possible we just haven't made an opening yet.
Oh, how?
Do you have anybody in the guard that could potentially help us get into that house and investigate it?
Do I have anyone? Like, do we need a warrant? Like a warrant?
I think we would, but we might be able to find something just hot enough to get in there. Your captain, possibly a little upstart who has the same amount of vigor, but
It's expendable.
not necessarily expendable fourth wall, but
What, like same amount as vigor as me?
yes, but maybe they've just been doing a little longer, so they have a little more clout. Because we're working our way there.
So we want to find someone else to get on the guard detail.
Not necessarily get on the guard detail. We just need some sort of evidence to get into this person's home.
Did they commit a crime?
We got to figure that out. But I have it on a really good hunch that this person is awful.
Can we bring? What's your hunch? How do you have a hunch?
Well, I have been told that every person who works for him, he removes their ability to speak.
Okay. Do they volunteer?
It doesn't matter. Mutilation does not work. You can't do it voluntarily. They're not meat.
I haven't been here that long, so I don't know if that is against the rules.
We would have to look up certain butchering laws here, but I don't think it would work.
Do we have like who told you? Do you have a written statement? Or can we bring this person in? Because if so, then we can go to Seraph and get a warrant.
That's what we're looking for. This person did not write it down. I wasn't taking their
Do
statement.
you have? Can we go to? Do you know who this person is? Can
Yeah.
we find them?
Maybe.
Probably
Were they
dead.
running out the back when we left?
Wait,
They didn't seem to want company.
did
Yeah.
you coerce this out of them?
I did.
Why were they running?
It was a scenario I had to swap tactics. So when I told them I'm an investigator to the first person I asked some questions to, they shut down immediately. The next person, I tried to talk to them about magical plants. I can't wait for you to see it. It's in my home right now, in my windowsill. I asked them about magical plants and how do you remove certain weeds. Okay? But they then thought I was actually talking about plants.
No, your insight, they thought you were talking about them.
Okay. So, talking about Mathias, they caught on to that. Then I kept speaking in a way in which it actually then got a little confusing to see if I actually needed help with plants. And then I bought a plant. And then they closed their store down and I ran into Rooney.
So, where out of all of that was the tongue cutting part?
Right in between me putting the gold on the counter for the plant and them freaking out because they realized I am possibly an entity that can help them, but now they know if they told me something bad could probably happen to them.
Well, I mean... So, this Mathias, we're now saying, isn't a good merchant, but is a bad merchant.
Yes.
What is with this place and the crime families?
Is anybody really a good merchant?
Yes. I literally traveled
He's a
around...
halfling who takes offense to that.
Like, that's what we Kith do. Like, we caravan.
Oh, man, other. Big bad capitals.
In this town's defense, there's thousands of families. There's only known 2.
Okay. So, we go find the person and try to get a warrant? Is that what you want to do? I mean, I can go ask, but, I mean, they may say no unless we have some form of... we can put
Perhaps you can go ask.
our word on the line, and
Yeah, I mean,
if
certainly
they have their tongues, then it's going to be the log incident all over again for me, and I just got over that.
I understand. How about
8 months.
How about you do this? Why don't you go talk to Sarah and see if there's a possible thing we can look into a little closer where some shady dealings may have happened. I can go talk to Decker, see what we need for probable cause just to get in the building.
Any shady dealings or shady dealings
With Mathias involved specifically. Or one of his goons, because understand this. We gotta get him, and it's gotta be him. It can't be one of his goons, it can't be a lieutenant,
But you want me to ask about potentially investigating one of the goons?
they would most likely be involved because he's probably not going to get his hands dirty himself.
And also, why just curious? Why can't we just
Frame him?
sympathize?
We can't do that to him because that brings too much heat. Could you imagine what the turf war would be like if it seemed as though our fine feathered friend just went in and took his chaos crew and slaughtered this man?
Dope as that.
Wait, I don't think we voted on the name Chaos Crew.
We roll up. What are you saying?
I don't think we voted on the name Chaos Crew.
We didn't. We're the fine five-fingered. No, it's friendly hand.
Okay, so just so
Helping
I'm
hand.
tracking,
Hi, we're
you guys want me to go to the barracks to talk to Seraph to get a warrant to either go into the home of Mathias or get a tip and potentially a contract to investigate someone connected to Mathias who has done shady dealings.
Yeah.
Would it help if we brought in a merchant?
Nope.
Nope. Nope.
You're at my capacity.
That
he just recited perfectly what he's supposed to do. Had nothing else.
I am.
I
Okay.
just thought they might.
He's gonna down his horn. I'm gonna go get another one, and
come up with a chaperone with this kid.
he trots back into the velvet room, gets himself a refill.
I am
She's gonna
trying,
show
man.
up
I'm trying
fucking
so
drunk as
hard.
shit. We need a warrant.
You heard of this with
Some guy named Matt.
Matt Tone. It's like
Matt locked.
Oh my god, man.
His house is locked. Something's locked. Oh,
Are you gonna go with him? You want to come with me?
his constitution's high enough. He'll be
I
fine.
mean,
I mean, three ones with a 19, I think.
Oh, well.
She'll look at the stationery that she had stolen.
Look at your thingies.
Body.
She looks at the stationery that she had stolen. I mean, this is stuff they write on. Surely we know a forger. Like, we can just get our own probable cause.
We don't.
Give me that. Yeah. Give me that.
Because she, like, holds up the note that she stole that has the handwriting and then the stationery that they would use.
So what do you want to put on that?
My idea was that I wanted to find the hapless victim in the morgue and then put his name on the stationery with this man's handwriting.
Do you actually have a note from this man? Like the writing from the man, from Mathias?
Not from Mathias, from his goon.
That's a...
This man's very careful. He's able to scry pretty handily. He can see through magic.
Scry?
Yeah.
Ha-
And when
Do you-
disguised,
No.
and he saw through it. With magic.
Do you know
A
how
bowl full of bones.
powerful this person is?
On a scale of 1 to 10, I guess like an 8.
You're so close.
So, if they're that strong, what makes you think they haven't scryed on you now? Or now me, since you gave me some shit?
I think it's good. That's smart.
Make a wisdom saving throw. I want to see if I can capture all. He's the one that has it in his hand, and he saw. No, yeah, you.
Oh, me?
I was honestly waiting to do this again later, but y'all just gave me a perfect opportunity to do it, so we're gonna do it.
That's 3.
Well, I was looking up the rules, but I really don't need to at this point. Okay.
How could it happen to me?
So,
You just see a big fucking eye, like...
what are the,
wonder
what
if
are
he's
the
dying
odds?
on us.
What are the odds that a very paranoid, wealthy merchant who has people killed for fun has everything in his office with a scrying spell? Not to mention
Everything is office, what are you talking about?
I think he's gonna think about what it takes to cast a scrying spell.
Would I know since I...
You have Arcana?
Can I
and-
assist them?
I mean, if she gives you a reason to think that she's thinking about it.
No, I got you. I didn't know if she was sussing it out or not. No.
A 13.
You don't know.
No need of material. I don't know if you need to speak, because if you need to speak, then, well, that's the whole house can't do that.
Yeah. Wait, what are you trying to figure out?
See if he does, in fact, is he spying on us with this?
Can I now help? Or
Yeah,
try to
go
think, try to do it myself?
Did you guys not speak while you were there?
I know, let's go.
No, he and I did.
Oh, I maxed 32 Arcana.
He's here in the paper right now.
I see a big eye, I'm like, huh?
I hear y'all talking shit. Write the equation down.
You need a focus worth 1,000 gold, such as a crystal ball, a silver mirror, or a font filled with holy water. And things can make it easier to scry on the target. Secondhand knowledge, firsthand knowledge if they've met, so you know they've met. So that makes the spell baseline. If he was familiar with you, it would make it easier to scry on you. Also, if that person owns a possession of theirs, it makes it even easier to scry on.
Cool. So all the things. So basically, he's standing next to you.
There's more than one reason why this is happening.
Okay.
See the whole time.
Just understand, nothing you will do until this man's demise is private. So please act as such. What are you doing?
She makes like the jerking off motion.
I don't understand what's happening.
All
You do the jerk off. You want him to have
penises, so the reference applies.
No, he
And
only
answers.
showed up 2 years ago. He didn't know what the fuck was happening.
Well then. Have fun. And like she like speaks into the paper.
Why would you do that?
Why are you talking to paper?
Don't worry about it.
All right. Where am I meeting you all? Back here?
Should we? Where's Russell?
He's at the house. Or at the compound, I should say.
Or you want me to meet you guys there?
He's just inside.
Meanwhile, you see the guards start to poke up, and more things start happening around the house.
What time is it? Like, what time of day?
Well, you got off at, it's becoming afternoon. It's like becoming like night type of situation.
Duskish.
Yeah.
Meet back here.
Okay.
This is a pretty close place. What's up?
I'm just worried about Russell.
Then go provide him some artillery, and we'll be there as soon as we can.
Alright, I'll be back. Yeah.
Alright, so where are you going again?
To the barracks to see Commander Seraph.
Alright.
You said a font of holy water, a mirror, and what else? Something else. Oh, a crystal ball. Tell me what I need to know.
Some sort of like it could be a special type of bowl of water. It could be like a pensive almost. It could be something along that kind of like you're looking through something.
A bowl is most useful when it's empty.
A really fancy crystal bottle of liquor.
1,000.
Crystal.
Alright. You make it there.
Finishing off his third horn now. We'll kind of... Can't smoke. We got this. I'll hop off the saddle. Walk up to the commander's door.
Come in.
Commander Seraph?
Oliver?
Yeah, so... Have you heard anything about a gentleman named Mathias?
New merchant in town. Seems to be all the rage. Nobles love him.
I know he's over in the wide. I bumped into some of his guards today. I'm having a hard time measuring if they're actually dicks or if it's just because I'm a kith and they're like, look at this short kid. But that beside the point. Something struck me as odd. None of the ones on the inside ever said anything, and there was a reliable source that said he may be removing the tongues of those he employs on the inside. So, I'd like to requisition a warrant to further investigate to make sure that there's no mutilation, which is against city ordinance.
Well, that's tricky. A, did they want it to happen or not? Which I'm going to assume no. But B, do we have any proof that it happened here or that they're being held against their will?
No. And no.
I mean, it's an unusual circumstance, I'll give you that. So if we can get the individual that you spoke to commit to, if it comes to it, testifying, you've got probable cause.
So I'm going to get my warrant?
Well,
or you need
the person to come here and write it down.
Okay, so if that's not the case, then I was told to ask if there's someone else we can investigate in relation to Mathias that may be connected in doing shady dealings.
Do you have an idea who?
A goon?
Yeah, he chuckles. Not well. Those guards really didn't leave a lasting impression on you, did they?
No, I wanted to fight one, but
No one ever stooped to their level.
Yeah.
Nobles have a way of hiring assholes. Don't worry about it.
I didn't want to make them feel bad.
Probably would have. It would have been fun to watch. But with that said, I mean, if you catch one doing something, sure. I mean, you know what lines you're not allowed to cross. Don't go stalking people.
Yep. Okay, well, while I'm here, anything else you need us to look into?
No, I have detectives for that.
Okay. Well, if we come across the person, I'll I'll bring them in. We'll get a statement written down. Get an official warrant. What, you think that will take us a couple days?
No. The judge is right over there. As long as he's not in the dude's pocket, we're fine. If not, we may have to wait for another judge.
Okay. All right. Well, that's what I'm going to be into today.
Remember what we talked about.
Mm,
Plausible with my ability. I don't even know.
Yep. Got it. Thank you, sir. I'll turn around and smoke really well. I didn't mess it up. Hop on his back and start trotting back to the velvet room.
Alright. Meanwhile.
Okay. Gonna have him, thinking of Decker, like, not sure if they'd be working late or not. So he's gonna try to cross by there first.
By there, you mean...
Like, where she would work. Maybe to catch her on the way out or something. Or if she's
Well,
working.
then that means you were probably walking with all of us.
Understood. If it's all the same place, then yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
And if they're there, great. If not, then I'd be like, all right, gotta go check the watering hole then.
Yeah, she does. Yeah.
Okay. We spoke earlier today, and I know it's going to be a late one for you. Do we know what sort of thing we would need to get inside Mathias's house if we were trying to investigate him?
You mean if you want us to actually be able to go in and search his facility? One of the officers will need to observe any signs of criminal activity happening inside the location.
Yeah.
Someone, some sort of expert would need to be able to identify that this person is guilty of a crime. You need to obtain information or some sort of activity from an informant of some kind.
What if I could tell you he's cutting out the tongues of his close employees?
That would certainly rank up there as circumstantial, which is what I was about to tell you. With that said, that would be tricky because if they're employees and they're staying after he's cut his tongue out, this almost seems to be like they want to be there. But do you know? Do they want to be there or are they forced against their will?
I don't know if they are or not, but sadly, they wouldn't be able to tell me.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Do we know of any of the dealings that this person is doing that has any sort of pattern? Like, are they actually after something, or are they just trying to be new game?
Honestly, the things that they're going after are things that the higher echelons like. We're guessing he wants influence.
Okay.
Plant shops, favorite drinks, clothes. The things that just bring people of that type of nature to him.
Okay.
Or within his sphere, let's put it that way better.
Yeah. Okay. Well, do you know of a decent place to start other than the shops? Because I went ahead and asked some questions to them already, and they don't seem very forthcoming. And I don't want to have to get there through trickery.
I mean, you could investigate people that have actually gone missing. She gave you 2 places already.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there's some sort of evidence there, but outside of that, until we actually know he's done something, there's...
Right. No, I understand. Well, the people who've gone missing, I have to go check it out. So. Need anything?
Coffee. But no.
He's like, then can I thaumaturgy her cup? But no, not today.
I don't think that's bad.
They just explode.
Maybe if you were a druid, since coffee's a plant, but...
There we go. just grow some beans, like, here, a coffee plant.
Just
Like,
grind these up. Put these in.
all right, thanks. You know, begin to walk out with Oliver since, like you said, they went to the same place. How'd that go?
So we need the person you talked to
Mm-hmm.
to get a warrant, or one of us has to, between you and I, the others, since they don't effectively work for the town, we have to observe a crime in progress.
Right.
Sarah didn't know of any goons.
Yeah, I wouldn't assume so. They're, like Adrian said, this person's very careful. Well, I heard something pretty similar. We do need probable cause, we need evidence, and the only place that I can think of to be pointed right now is the last 2 places that people went missing. So I think you all need to go and check on Rustle, and I need to go investigate.
People have gone missing?
Mm-hmm.
When?
Would you have told me that? By the time
No, I mean, like I said, it was within the time. He's only been here for about 6 weeks, so it's within that time frame.
Right.
Some business owners he's approached have gone missing, and now he.
Yeah, see, that was over time, right? Yeah. See, that's why I didn't go back to that, because it's been over time. So I'm like, that might be a big claim, but it might not be. So it's happened probably several weeks ago in the making. So.
And we think he has something to do with it?
Well, he might, because now he owns the business.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember hearing about, but I didn't know. That's pretty messed up.
I think so.
Okay, so what am I going back to check on?
Check on Rooney and check on Russell.
Okay, where are you going?
I'm gonna go and investigate the 2 places. I'll try and be.
Okay,
quick.
I know one of them, but I can't remember the other. I don't think I was there that morning for the briefings.
I'm not sure what they're at. You should mean makeup places.
There's
It could
2
be
shops.
The drink shop and clothes shop.
There's Peter's
Yeah.
Potion Shop.
Okay.
Sure, why not? Peter's Potion Shop, we'll put over here,
There's
and then we'll do.
you could say Electra's finest silks.
We'll say that's actually close to the.
Velvet Room.
But in this case, Electra just disappeared. She didn't die. Okay, head over there. I'll do the clothing shop second. So
Are
I
you
can
picking
then.
up Adrian on the way?
Is she still at the room? Yeah, I thought you'd be there with us. So, I mean, you want to come and assist me in investigating? Okay. I normally take Oliver, but I don't want to take you both because I really don't want Russell and Rooney there by themselves.
So,
Well, in that way, I'm in the area in case something does go down.
Right.
Yep.
Makes sense.
All right.
All right, we'll head out there.
plume of smoke coming from the direction.
DEFCON 4, DEFCON 4. Alright, it's been a while,
Did you say you're sorry?
so we'll start with you. If you change anything, in a little bit you'll be coming within his view. You have no idea what he's at.
You know, I mean, he'd be still in. Wait, where?
First on a power line, taking the shit on someone's
Yeah.
car.
Up on this roof, on the opposite side.
Have you done anything different since then? You're still just chilling and watching.
No, he's just chilling, taking notes.
You, like I said, you've noticed people leave throughout the day, gone different directions to go do things. Some have returned, some have not. You've seen the guards, same number of external guards, but you do see them rotate out and get replaced with newer ones. And sometime near when the sun is finally all the way down, you see Rooney actually. Are you trying to be stealthy?
No, I'm walking on the street.
So you're walking in the street in front of the house.
Yeah.
You notice the guards, the gate guards, elbow each other and kind of head nods towards Rooney.
At that point, he is real perked up. Just he's gonna let Rooney pass the house enough to where he can like hop down and get Rooney's attention without being spotted by them.
Rooney, make a perception check.
Should I make a stealth check?
Not yet.
Sight-based or advantage.
This is tricky.
How well lit is the street?
This is
So this is-
catfish healers. Based.
You know, we'll say side based.
Great. I think that's a 9.
Got him.
No,
So-
I don't think that's a 9. I think that's much, much lower. To 5.
I can't get a lower stealth check than that. So.
Oh no, this is not for you.
Oh.
You see this. You don't. What are you doing right now? You passing the house?
I'm just walking around the street looking for Russell.
We'll say to make this easier, you're walking towards where Russell's at. He's on this roof. You don't know it, but you're walking that direction. You see one of the guards peel off and start following Rooney.
What's the distance?
From you and Rooney, or from you and...
So, me to Rooney, me to guard, Rooney to guard.
Okay. So right now we'll say that's the length of in-house, so 20 to 30 feet plus that. So let's say you're about 60 feet from Rooney. The guard is effectively 10 feet behind him.
Will we consider it dim lighting?
You're like on the roofs, yes. Around the house, no. Because he's down the street in the good part of town.
Russell would climb down with the intent to get around, basically wait on this corner of the house.
Once you get to this larger street, it's well lit. Here, it's lit periodically, if that makes sense.
Yeah, so he'd be around the corner on the less well lit,
Yeah, that's fine.
and then as soon as they, I'll attempt to avoid. Be a nat 20 for a 26.
Okay.
Let's go. He's gonna have one of his ninja dusts palmed,
Mhm.
and then as soon as Rooney's within sight, Rooney, this way. Follow the clicking.
You see
And
the
he's just gonna be.
person follow him kind of tense up and start looking around.
And then it'll be as soon as Rooney is within arm's reach, he's gonna grab Rooney by the hand, ninja dust.
Okay. Roll me. I think it's a D4 or 2D4.
You hear very quietly Russell go,
We are invisible for 4 minutes. And it's just grab you by the hand, make haste, and he's just gonna lead down into an alley and then basically be bobbing and weaving until he's certain that they've lost this person.
Yeah, the guard, seeing him just disappear in a thing of smoke, follows until the smoke goes away and there's no one there, and then you see him. Well, I don't know if you're close enough to see him, but you are not being tailed.
Perfect. Removed 1 dust of disappearance. And then whilst they're still invisible,
Is this impacted by casting a spell?
yes.
Oh.
So yes.
Have you talked to any of them previously?
Over there? Or like...
Mathias, or I think he wouldn't have Mathias' name in Lilkir's voice. The guards.
No.
You were being followed.
Oh. I was just... Did I look suspicious?
No.
You shrugging.
Yeah, he's
You
shrugging.
can't see.
You can't see. I just shrugs. He's like, are you still there?
Is that a yes? I'll take that as affirming silence. Shit, I've been working on that.
Everything picked up a little while ago.
No, I still picked up.
Oh, so it's been active.
They're
They
on high
got
alert.
more active.
They're on high alert.
Okay. They went on high alert.
Say they're on red alert.
Command and Conquer Red Alert. I believe is the
Is Yuri up for revenge?
They're just sending people to follow people who walk down the street.
I assume it's your connection to us.
I've never met them. I've never been here.
It's just
Fuck! Unwittingly sucked into something again.
it's good. It's good. I think we should wait for the others. Let's go to the Velvet Room.
I told them I was coming here.
Let's wait.
So all
No,
those-
wait, maybe we should go to your place. That's safe.
We just on the other side of town.
We go back to the boat room like we went near Broward. What the hell's happening? Come on, somebody tell me.
Yeah, I
let's
think
wait
I
for
just need to get you guys speaking stones in this.
It's more for your sake than ours.
Yeah, because Russell would have no idea about scrying or any of that shit, so he's got no idea why they're on alert or why they would immediately be
Yeah.
suspicious of Ray.
Ah, fuck.
So Oliver
No,
stops by,
sorry. I just was like, I'm putting it all together.
Oliver stops by the Velvet Room, gets a refill and a sandwich,
Okay.
and then he goes to the corner of the wide, trotting up on the back smoke, and then kind of sits down underneath the tree and is just kind of looking around, seeing if he sees Russell or Rooney. Kind of has his eyes on the front of the estate. 'Cause if I remember right, it's in that corner. Like if he's in the corner of the wide.
Wait, so you went to the Velvet Room, right?
Yeah, he went to the Velvet Room to get himself another drink and a sandwich because he needs to look inconspicuous.
Okay. And yes, this is the house.
Okay, so yeah, he would be just literally across the street in the wide. He'd kind of like sit down underneath a tree, have like smoke, kind of lay down next to him, and he'd just kind of sit back and like unpack his sandwich and start eating.
Okay. I think y'all all three went to the Velvet Room. Y'all do anything different?
Yeah, after we were done with no, that's right. Remember, you and I were going to go and investigate. We're going to the Patrick's Potions first, and then we're going to end at Electra's Silks, huh? Heaters, thank you.
Okay.
We're going to end at the clothing place.
So nothing of note happens while you're setting up. While that's happening, because you have to go up and then
Yeah.
back, while they just have to go over. So, potion joint.
Yep, going to go in.
Russell would end up posting up in probably one of these alleys, just in the mouth of the alley where it's a little bit shaded, so he could basically hang out there.
Yeah. You're gonna have to be fairly deeper into the alley because the whole wide around it is lit. It's a nice park.
All right, in that case, we'll
Yeah.
wait till they're not invisible anymore, and then he'll take Rooney and be like, "I'll be up here, watching for the others."
I come with you.
Yeah.
And he's gonna silent image himself walking around at random intervals.
So they just keep seeing this kid walk by and then vanish. They're fucking with us.
There's a glitch in the Matrix.
It's psychological warfare.
That's it.
Just make all the guards lose their minds. That's how we get them.
That's it, dude.
Nice. All right, Adrian,
Potion shop.
Beur, potion shop.
I'm gonna need your help investigating here to see. Well, presumably it's open, or is it closed?
It's open. It's still early enough in there.
Okay. I'm gonna go inside. This is before we go in. This is most likely a new shopkeeper, right? So we got to figure out.
Was it called Peter's Potion Shop before? Or is this Peter?
I don't know. I believe Peter's potion shop
It
was.
was Piotr's.
Peter's?
Yeah, I believe Peter's potion shop was possibly pilfered from its former parishioner.
It is now Peter's Potions. It was potions by Peter. So,
I'll be on my best behavior.
We'll head in.
See a gentleman behind the counter.
I'm just gonna start looking around, like straight up.
Are you Peter?
He gives you a once over. You can't handle my potions.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. Baynor will look over at him. Potions out. We're looking for your strongest potion.
I'm just kidding.
Need them if I'm to be successful in the battle.
Potion tell you a rascal. You bet you'll save it out of mine.
Okay, what did you say?
Are you in fact Peter of Peter's Potions?
That's what they call me.
Can I insight check him to see if he's fucking lying? I rolled deceit.
Well, you have like a plus what?
I know it's a +8 or +7, so it's technically a 9, but
I mean, he believed him.
Nick. Oh yes, Peter, we could use your help. If you don't mind me asking, how did you come by this place? Oh, sorry, I have advantage because of my ring. See if it's lying.
Okay.
I rolled an 8. But that's a 15 instead.
Okay. Sadly, you still lose. It's a merchant. He rolled like a 14. I'm sure he has more than a +1 charisma.
We've been outmatched. We gotta go.
He just tears ass out. Are you in fact Peter? Yeah, I am.
More down.
True, Peter lives here.
It's like, get out of here.
The prophecy is true.
Well, I mean, Beor's like nudging Adrian, like, do the thing, and then Adrian's like, you sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
How long have you been at this establishment, Peter?
4 weeks.
Have you had a lot of business, Peter?
Saying my name an awful lot. It's creeping me out.
Is it bad when someone calls you Peter?
No, it's just very intense.
I've been told I can be pretty intense, Peter.
This guy,
See the 7 hells in his arm.
no,
Where's my son?
how did you feel today at work?
Shitty.
That's retail management. That's what you're looking at right now. It's just life over and over and over again. The music in the background is
This thing tried to eat
faded.
me. For 50 seconds, I thought I was gonna die. What did they do us?
Peter, we need your help.
Okay,
How did you come about this fine establishment, Peter?
there was a help wanted sign.
And
I
you
applied.
wait.
He's coincidentally.
No, he's lying. They just don't know it.
Well, right, but if he's so he goes.
Adrian will like look at
Listen,
his
Peter,
Look,
it is nigh impossible that you just started working here at Peter's Potions and you happen to be named Peter.
Maybe that's what they attracted me to my resume.
What a conundrum this is, Adrian.
Adrian will like he notices her looking at the sign. It says Peter's Potion Shop.
Hmm?
Does it look old?
Yeah.
Sign's about 5 weeks old, Peter.
I think what's happening, Adrian, is this is a business where they hired their son, who is also named Peter.
No, he just said he applied because there's a
Alright,
warrant.
guys. It's called Peter's Potion Shop. I'm in charge of it. It just makes it easy if I say my name's Peter. My name's Bill. Alright?
Okay.
It's just Bill.
It's not a very fantasy name, Bill.
Listen, Bill Peter.
Let's send it back. Hang on.
He actually has a name tag sewed on.
Bill, yeah.
No, it said Peter. Just saying.
Well, Bill,
Keep
what
it up.
happened to the original? What happened to Peter?
I don't know. They just set he up and left, and someone else bought the place, and they need somebody to run it.
Who owns this place? Who signs your paychecks? Who is your representative at the potions union?
We did I give that guy a name?
Goon? Mathias?
No, the goon. Chief goon from the
Darius or Dalen? It was D something.
Dorian.
No, Dorian. Yeah, because we were thinking about Dandy.
Yeah.
We were thinking of Dandy.
Guy named Dorian.
He owns this place. Really?
He's the one that signs the checks.
Is he a nice guy?
Never met him.
How do you know he runs the shop?
He's the guy that signs the check, and the guy who hires me calls his boss Dorian.
Wait, hold on. So Dorian owns the place, but it's ran by somebody who works for Dorian.
No, I run the place, but someone who works for Dorian is the person
Who hired you?
Yes, and hired me.
Do you mind me asking who hired you? Listen, Bill.
Richard.
Okay.
I'm gonna make up names now. I need to just come up with a list of 20 names before D&D session starts.
There it is.
I get 30.
Okay. Richard, who hired you, who hired you, who works for Dorian, who owns the shop. Bill,
Yeah. Richard said Dorian's kind of shy, doesn't want to talk a lot.
a lot?
I don't know. That's why I asked why I wasn't interviewing with Dorian, but whatever.
Do you know how we could get in touch with Richard?
I mean, he comes around periodically. Maybe once every other week.
Has he been by this week, Bill?
Not this week, but last week, yeah.
What does Bill, or what does Richard look like, Bill?
Describes a man with ponytail hair, but it's grayish underneath. Beard. Wears like a trench coat. Kind of a maroonish color.
Picture the dude from Grandma's Boy.
So, what does Richard do when he's here?
Mostly he just collects the profits.
Doesn't
Asks questions.
What kind of questions would your boss ask? Like,
Anybody
who are
that's
you
come
selling?
around.
Yeah.
Huh.
Have you
Anybody
had?
that ever asked about Dorian and him? He actually looks kind of. Now he's acting a little concerned.
Right. Like, yeah, people who make those connections. Interesting.
Am I in trouble?
No, not in the slightest.
Half those potions somewhere, Bill.
Let me ask you this: what is your strongest potion?
He's starting to get a little nervous. Okay. What is the strongest potion? Greater healing potion.
How much would you be willing to sell this so I might be successful in my battles?
More than you have. I have a guess.
Would you say you can't handle it?
You can handle my prices of my potions.
Your Wallace can't handle it.
Yeah.
Oh, you actually want me to get the extra?
No, you're fine. If it's too much, I was like, extortion? But I'm not gonna go that route.
You might have it. It's 150 gold.
Oh, joke. Well,
I've got a potion of fire breathing.
do you make the
climbing.
potions, Bill?
No.
Where do you get them from?
People that Dorian knows brings them.
Okay. Can I just look at a potion? Like, are they on a shelf or on a wall? Or
They're all
something?
behind cases.
Okay, is there any distinguishable marking on any of these that I could be like, I can go to the source of these potions?
I mean, he'll open one up and he'll let you hold it in his
Yeah.
hands, but no, it's just like a glass vial with stopper, and
Okay.
the stopper has the insignia of the shop on it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Bill, I'm just going to be honest. We're investigating a missing person's case. Would you mind if I examine the behind the scenes of the shop? Looking for personal effects.
And I don't know about that. I mean, how do I know that you're actually doing it? You're not gonna rob me.
No, I'm not going to rob you.
Well, that's what someone that's gonna rob you would say.
Do I look like somebody who would rob me?
No, but I'm getting kind of worried because
I would be worried too. And it's just the
We don't have a lot of time here, Bill. You don't want to just
We
let us do what we gotta do and
come
leave.
back with a warrant. This would just be easier for us. It would be easier for you too, because what if Richard and Dorian found out that the police are now looking into their potion shop?
Why would the police look into the post shop?
It would just be best if you allowed us. We're investigators.
previous owner, Bill.
Make persuasion.
Might I assist?
I mean, you almost talked to him, so.
May knowledge guide. You know, yeah. May knowledge guide you, just straight up like glancing at Bill.
And that's a D4 too.
Sure.
Is that what it is?
I'm gonna go. May knowledge guide you, just a pat on the back.
He was like, why does he need help?
I got 20. Total, like a 20 total.
Look, you gotta, I mean, I don't want to get in trouble, and I don't want anybody found out that I actually started talking about y'all. I'm not supposed to talk about y'all, I realized. So, can y'all just keep it to yourselves?
Of course we give it to ourselves. That's why we don't want to go get
Yeah, we got him. Go ahead.
We got it. I'll do what you want.
Oh, it's all fixed.
No, we'll keep it to ourselves. We have my word.
Yeah, you have a word.
We're strangers. You have our word.
You'll never hear from
It's
us.
him repeating everything. Okay.
What do
you need? Just be quick, too.
Do you live here in the shop?
No, I don't.
Okay.
There's an office area and a safe where we keep stuff.
Do you mind if we search the office area? Looking for personal effects.
Sure. Come on. And he lets you. I mean, there's no personal effects, at least I know of. It was empty when I got here.
Well,
There's
somebody
the
forgot something.
safe that has like the ledgers and the cash, well, not cash, the coins while we wait for him to get here, and
What are these? So when you get a
you're in the
ship,
office.
yeah, when you get a shipment, Bill, what do these people look like who bring you these potions?
I mean,
Sounds like
they're
Tim
just,
Robinson.
it just it comes on a wagon, and there's like, I mean, we don't sell a whole lot, so maybe we get like a case.
So wait a minute, you get a case of potions, and that's it? What do the people look like?
I mean, if it's a very successful week, we might get 2 cases.
If you get 2, how do you define success?
Well, I mean, these things are worth 150 to 200 gold a pop, so
That's true.
I think that's.
Is there a
Well,
box
yeah,
of these potions that I could take a look at to see if there's a symbol or
he's
something?
distracted if you want to do it.
Yeah, so she's investigating. She'll do.
I just don't get it, Bill.
She'll investigate the ledger if she can, because if he's been here for 4 weeks, she wants to see if there are dates older than 4 weeks. But she's also like looking through desks for hidden compartments for any sort of personal effects or letters.
Okay. Roll an
You
investigation.
did it.
It could be any one of us.
But he's just describing random hired
right.
people.
100%.
Right?
Bill.
18.
18. So review what. So which one of those things we're gonna roll a couple times? So
Sure.
not all of that's gonna be. So which one do you want the 18 to apply to?
We'll go-
Looking for stuff.
We'll go for the personal effects first. Because she's she's just pretty much at this point just being honest with him because it seems to like calm him down a little bit. So she's like, hey. She's like, hey, I'm just looking for personal effects. And then after she's done looking for that, then she'll tell him, I'm really sorry to say, I'm just going to have to look at the ledger because I need to see if there's anything. You've been here for 4 weeks. I'm looking for things 5 to 6 weeks older.
Okay.
If there are effects.
So the 18 applies to the personal effects,
Sure.
right?
Mhm.
Okay. So on the desk or in the desk, it's subtle. There's a false bottom to the drawer.
Mhm.
It's only big enough for really just like a letter to be in there, and that's what's in there. You see a letter that's underneath the false bottom. It's like they put like a piece of wood actually on the bottom, so it just looks like it's funny.
So she'll look at that, and then she'll read the letter, and then see if it's Bill. Is this your handwriting?
You know it's not his handwriting, just by the contents of the letter.
Mhm.
It's basically a subtle threat, like we've offered to do this the nice way, pay you for the location and stuff, yada yada yada. Nothing is directly said about doing something to the person, but there's enough innuendos in there that you get the hint that this guy is being subtly threatened, and it's signed with a D at the bottom.
She'll
The handwriting looks familiar to you.
she'll show you the letter, and then show the letter that she got that she stole from Dorian.
Like right out in the open.
She'll like nudge you. Like,
No, what I'm saying is, you want to do this in the shop,
Do what? What happened?
Bill. It has been such a pleasure. If you see Richard, tell him that.
Did you want to keep looking real quick?
yeah, she'll keep
No,
looking. And she'll look for the ledger if she can.
Yeah, well, he lets you have the letter. You don't have to look for it. But to ascertain if anything illegal is happening, you'll have to roll an investigation check.
I got a 12.
Okay.
What's the fucking shooting?
It goes back farther than 4 weeks. It looks
Okay.
like this is the same. The handwriting in it changes around the time they do the diet. Just from a cursory glance, it looks like everything's been looking up.
Handwriting's different at 5 weeks. See what you can make of this. And she'll hand it to you to do so you can do an investigation check.
Don't mind me, Bill. Hey, knowledge guy.
It's like battle cry?
Are you assisting me in this?
Yes.
He's what we would call gifted.
My investigation is a 3rd.
There's nothing wrong with it. At one point, you find that there's a clerical error in it, but it's just someone did that math.
The only thing I see on here is incompetence, but good luck.
Hey!
What? It was from 5 weeks ago. It was the previous one.
Hey, before you worked here. Don't worry, Bill.
Yeah, you seem to be a better coach than master.
Yeah, potion seller extraordinaire.
I just sell
Maybe you should think about it. Maybe
it. You leave him with a new dream, and the next time y'all come, the place has been burnt down.
Look, all I can say, it's been a pleasure to have worked with you, Bill. If anyone comes a knocking, just tell them Carmichael was here. Ready?
she'll like have the letter.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here's something.
Pretty much as I described it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it outright because I don't have the subtlety.
No, you're fine.
But
Huh.
We're gonna kill
You can give me your shop, I'm gonna murder you now.
Roll down that window, driving crooner.
Would he know if this was enough? Or it's like right on the cusp?
I mean, it was only signed by a D. There's a lot of people whose name starts with D.
Would
I
it,
mean,
effectively, would it be enough to strong arm Dorian?
you have enough circles. Yes. So obviously, if you can prove who D is,
Yeah.
but it is awfully suspicious that Mathias ultimately owns the shop,
Right.
and someone threatened this person before they left. Right?
Yep.
You have enough for something.
Yeah.
Whether
no,
it's enough to put somebody behind bars in it,
Right.
You know.
No, but it might be enough to be like, okay, we need to get in here further. No, that's fair.
You might have enough to actually get the search warrant. Do you have what else you need?
Yeah, no, I get you. Okay. Clothing shop, and then we got to go check on our boys.
Okay.
Our little butt boys.
One thing I want to note while they're going into the shop, or while they're on the way to the shop, I'm going to be switching up, like, who it is that's running around, kind of trying to desensitize them to our presence.
Okay.
Mm.
On that note, we're gonna do you and you two if y'all want to think about how you want to approach this one. So you first. You guys sat down at the tree. You're eating there. You see another guard. Are you trying to stay hidden, or you just?
No, he literally just sat down in the open eating lunch. Or eating...
And you're facing the house.
Yeah.
It's like so creepy. They got you just like
Eating lunch after dark.
you see a guard just
Dinner.
mean mugging you. At
Does
some
Oliver
point you've
recognize
seen them. No, this is a different one.
Yeah,
See-
Russell would have nudged Rooney and just.
Another Oliver's going to walk by.
He'll like make eye contact with the guards and like stand up.
You're like, what the fuck? You should say. And
So he's eating lunch across the street, and Rooney made another olive.
it's just like, and then the guards just look at, and one guard goes back in, and then comes back out 2 minutes later.
The card.
Like Oliver now will kind of like with sandwich in hand after the other Oliver walked past. Smoke still back by the tree, like, holding his sandwich. You all just saw me walk that way, right?
Are you like shouting across the street?
No, he's walking over to them.
Mm.
Like after his shadow copy walked by, he gets up like what? Taking a sandwich across the street. You guys saw that, right?
Rooney's patting himself on the back because at some point they're going to start taking psychological damage.
Just so tempted.
You have
to
twins?
myself as Oliver and walk up
Mm-mm.
and join the conversation.
I do not.
I thought you just.
I wonder if we should get up higher and take a look.
He said, "Are you a twink?"
What? Huh?
You want to come inside and take a look?
Take a look at what?
Get up on the balcony and see if we can see your doppelganger pass by again.
Well, he did walk down that way. I can just go walk down that way. Are you guys really that bad at your job?
We're not gonna leave the station just because your twin walked by.
No, but I was just coming over to talk about it. That was weird.
That your twin walked by?
I don't have a twin.
Obviously you do.
No.
Were you adopted?
It's backfired.
Yeah.
We're all gonna die.
Maybe you have a twin and you just don't know it.
You and Oliver an existential fucking crisis.
Inspiration.
Yes. It's weird.
Well, no, I think you probably got the ligma.
Ligma what?
Ligma balls! Man, you guys all fall for that.
Oh,
Oh,
thank you.
so it hopefully conversation has made your day better. I know when I'm bored on patrol, like having some people to talk to helps me out. But I just thought that was weird. I was coming to make sure you guys weren't like being attacked by mages or something.
You want to have a drink inside? Chill with the guys?
What are you guys drinking inside? It's like a nice hefty swig from his mug.
From Russell's perch across the street, can he tell how this conversation's going?
Perception check, because it is across the street and they're just talking.
I would say it looks like it's going pretty well.
That would be a 23.
Yeah, you can tell this. He's making beckoning motions. He's like passing his hand on the door, like.
Lushri Oliver's going to go.
It's very creepy.
Wait, so the illusion all of his back and it's just shaking its head back and forth?
If he's within your perception, he'll come back with your view and go.
Yeah.
Well, You all are seeing that, right?
It's really a confused look on their face.
He'll like turn to face it.
How do you not have 20?
I don't know.
He's gonna like bite down on a sandwich and kind of draw a sword, holding his mug in the other
In this
hand.
moment, y'all are lying because the other one seeing
Yeah.
you draw your sword on your brother's like, wait.
Yeah, he's gonna start like.
So now you have two guards following Oliver into an alley with other Oliver.
What alley?
Which alley did you summon him in?
You have no idea where we are.
Nope.
I'm assuming somewhere over here. He's probably on this corner and y'all are walking that way. So, which are you going to move him in a direction or...
I'm sorry. I know it was important that I heard that.
There you go.
I did not.
So, he's on the corner.
Yep.
That's probably where you could summon him from where you're at. They're now approaching him. The three of them.
We're gonna walking down the alley between those buildings.
Okay.
How tough do these guards look? Pretty tough. They look like real pros.
These are the ones who are talking. So no.
I mean, they're like normal guards, man. Like, you've been on the street enough. In a 1v1 fight, you might get hurt a little bit, but you could take them easy. In a 3v2, y'all are going to murder them.
How busy is the street?
I mean, it's still early night, so people are abuzz. You do notice, though, at a certain point, like, they don't want to leave sight of the gates, so they're not going further than around this. They're stopping at the intersection.
Oh, yeah.
It's probably for the best, because I think Oliver will keep following Lucery Oliver
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
on the corner.
They kind of whisper to each other. One guard starts to walk away, while the other one's kind of just waiting in the corner to see
Oliver will
what
kind of tuck
transpires.
his arm under his sword. And... Okay, I'm gonna follow. I'll shout if I need help. If not, then I'll just come back and we'll chill.
As soon as you see him go in the alley, the other guard's like, well, he dies, and he leaves. Problem solved.
So put poke his head over the top of the building. Oliver.
You say
Yeah.
Oliver's voice?
His
Oh.
like postured, like ready to just tear into this duplicate, drops his shoulders, slump, and spills a little bit of ale, and bites the sandwich and it falls and hits the ground. Sheathes his sword, bends down, picks it up, dusts it off. Built more ale, drinks. Yeah.
You have to stop interacting with them.
Why to be inside?
Never accept that invitation.
Why? Like, no one's told me what's so bad outside of maybe this dude cuts people's tongues out.
Russell's just like,
I think that's the first time you've heard that piece of information too. So
well, it clicks at that point that he never heard the gardener speak.
Who's
It's
gonna
just
pop
like-
his head over? Do you need anything else?
But if they're still like employed, maybe that's like an initiation type thing. It's messed up, yeah, but I mean,
I think the guard's hazing is probably better than theirs.
it's still mean. So, well, I'm gonna go finish my sandwich. I won't talk to him anymore. I'll kind of kick some dirt and walk back out the alley.
everybody make a perception check.
Say things.
No.
Seven.
Okay.
17.
Not for one, for a two.
It was nothing. Some trick.
Was Russell in darkness?
Mhm.
Or in dim light? Cool.
Go on,
So
then,
he would have been hard to see. Hopefully.
Y'all are talking, but whatever.
Well,
Drop
he's not
my
talking in his voice.
sandwich. Ugh. I'm gonna go sit back down against the tree and like slump down.
Y'all want to do anything?
Russell would go the long way. Take it.
If I keep going,
Maybe we stop fucking with them for now. I'll be on the opposite corner of the wide.
alright, I'll go spy Oliver.
And then he will skirt the long way, or a long way around and try to get on top of.
Which way?
Just skirt over here, like where he's out of sight fully of the house, and then come back up and try to get up on this one.
Okay.
Rooney and Russell.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, hey, you guys not doing the sneaky thing anymore?
I think he is. As he's just standing there.
No, he did that the first time I met him. They're just standing in the middle of the street. I still don't fully understand, like, that was a pretty good replica of me.
Thanks. We've been hanging out for a little bit, so.
I'm almost done with my sandwich and I'm out of drink, so I'm gonna be pretty bored.
This might
pretty
be
soon.
a place to just hang out and wait. I don't want Russell to be alone in case something happens, but I also think they are a danger.
Should have brought more snacks for a stakeout. And I'll just be looking at the guard.
Yeah.
You think if I go ask them, they would bring me drink outside?
I think they'll invite you inside for nothing. And then cut out your tongue.
Oh, you think? Oh man, So, for sure, I'm not supposed to try to get on the inside and be one of them. We're completely abandoning that plan.
I don't think it would be wise. But they are professionals, and I know one of them. So.
We're gonna do your guys' approach to the seamstress, and then we're gonna go on break.
Guess we. I think the honesty was the best policy
You know,
for Bill.
you're not wrong.
Let's see what we have in store here.
Sure, why don't you go be the face?
Whoever will.
You know these streets kind of well because it's like literally right next to the Velvet Room. As you're taking a quick alley to cross through, you see someone laying on the ground.
Bill. So
It's Bill. Bill?
No, it's a woman.
she'll
Belina?
approach the body and crouch down.
Up, don't touch.
Corpse explosion.
Are you alright?
There's a pool of blood.
Do they... Okay, can I do a medicine check to see if they are savable?
You can tell by just the amount of blood.
So they're, yeah.
She
Like
looks
somebody
familiar.
nicked the Vena Cave one.
To you, she looks familiar.
How old is this person?
Roughly your age.
They know we're investigating these people. Bill is... He's nigh. For this world.
Do you try to get a better look at the facial features?
Can I touch him?
Yeah.
She will.
And it's a she.
Yeah.
And it's Jessica from the Velvet Room, who you said you were when you traded the other number 2.
Who is that? You're right.
No, I said
is working.
no. I said it was solo. Somebody different.
No, you said
Well, you said you were the.
Yeah, you flopped to Jessica.
I think
Got
I
it.
think I called her Jessica, but then we realized Jessica was the chick that died, and then I
Right.
made up another
Yeah.
name, and
Yeah.
one, so I don't have to remember that name, and two, just because it will tell.
Got it. Okay.
and so here we are again.
Yep. Oh. Ah.
Who's this? You know?
I do. It's who I said I was when I got found.
Why did you? Well,
I
no,
didn't want this happening to me.
no, no. As he remembers, Carmichael came over here.
yeah, that's
It's
why I was
like-
like, yeah.
It's just like some guy named Carmichael's just gonna drop dead tomorrow. It's not gonna be Bill.
Okay. Gonna try and see how this person was laying to waste.
Alright.
So they.
Probably were leaving the Velvet Room, took the shortcut through the alley. Somebody was waiting there and or followed her in there and just covered mouse the
Can I try to figure out where this person went? With my investigatory skill.
Yeah, you can give it a shot. Go for it.
Please assist me in this. I'm trying to figure out where this person went.
Like there's footprints in the blood going this way.
My knowledge got me.
We need to beat a 28.
23. Fuck.
Well, you try.
One of being a skill monkey.
Well, I did say I was Jessica when I was found out, but
Yeah, that's why this happened.
I really was invited into their house.
And remember, he knew you were one of her lieutenants. He didn't know which one you were.
This is an attempted murder on me.
This is the murder on this person. Guards?
Judge!
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and take a break on that funny note.
This is a murder. It's not attempted murder.
I mean, when he said that, this was an attempt on my life.
The vanity of
Adrian Levette, man.
person with fucking meds dispenser, and you're just like, they tried to kill me.
Inspiration.
Yep.
You named it.
I think that's worthy.
30 minutes later, you were looking at a fucking corpse, and you're just like, how could somebody do this to me?
How good is that?
It's someone that you know intimately as a rival.
We gotta figure out who did this to me.
Who was Adrian hurting me?
Oh, bro.
So, y'all are standing over a dead body. Y'all recognize it as Jessica or whatever her name is that I forgot what it's called, but it doesn't matter
Soylent
anymore.
Green.
What is it?
Soylent Green.
Soylent Green.
She's about to become worm food or people food.
Adrian looks askance. And you said something about, did you actually call the guards?
I did, yeah. I'm like, guards,
Okay.
there's been a murder. I am
If you
gonna
want to
try
wave
and
one down, it doesn't take very long. They come.
I am going to be like, hey, guard, private investigator Beur, crime scene. Need to walk, cordon this place off. Look for any suspicious characters around. This person seems to be, their throat was lacerated and they bled out.
Make a charisma check. Or persuasion.
Nat 20, third one of the night, for a 24.
They don't take offense to you telling them to do their job. They look at you and they're like, all right, that's a. And you see one call the other guy to go get a detective, and one is
Detective Decker, if you don't mind.
anyway. They go back to.
Hey, I nat 20 now.
Yeah, that's it. So they're doing what you said.
Appreciate it. Could I do an investigation to look around to see, one, how long has it been since they perished? and see what the murder weapon may have been, stuff like that, like normal detective work.
You knew they perished within the last couple of hours because she was just at the room. She made a comment to Adrian.
It was that person. Oh, I didn't know it was that same person.
Yep.
It's just gonna he's not gonna stare you in the eyes, but he's gonna give you a look of you were this close.
Tell me twice.
Well, we need to wait for them to come back so they can cordon this off.
Guess we're not going to the clothing shop.
Why don't? Can I see it from here, from the alley?
This is the alley.
Yeah.
Go to the shop.
Okay. Well, so that's my thing is I'm go into the clothing shop while I stay here, because I don't want to let you out of my sight necessarily, but I can hopefully see the in and out, and then be all right, nobody come into this alley. So.
You want to go to the clothing store?
Make knowledge guy.
You got 1 minute.
Undertake your ledger check. Yeah. 55 chicken nuggets, 55 burgers.
You go in and you're like,
You gotta let me in here. I'm trying to do something.
Alright. You walk into the clothing store. Lovely young lady behind the counter.
She pauses for a second. She's like, I just saw a dead body. She's completely let it slip her mind.
Hey,
I'm gonna
at
assume
least you're number 2 now.
it's like, let's go. I'm going to assume that your name's not Electra.
You know when it's late? Yeah, it's not.
It's Bill.
She's picking up clothes, putting them back on things, but people have just tried them on, thrown them on the ground.
Adrian will move to help her do that. Sorry to be so, I guess, forthcoming, but I've been investigating a missing persons case, and Peter from Peter's Potions seems to have gone missing, and it would seem that the person who owned this establishment, he come into working here within the past 4 or 5 weeks, I would say.
2 weeks.
You remember who you spoke with in getting this job?
A guy named Richard.
And then, does the person who signed your check initial them with D?
Yeah.
Interesting. Do you mind? Like I said, I'm following through a missing persons report. But do you mind if I look through your back storeroom, back office, looking for personal effects?
I really don't know you. And it's late. No.
you just see Beur gonna stick their head around, wondering should they just yell, "Somebody's a murder out here! Let that bitch back!"
Yeah, no, she has no clue that that happened.
Yeah, no, I know.
She'll
I just want to leave before something bad happens.
well
I stuck here all night. People question me.
well, as you can see, that's already happened. She motions her, but something bad did happen in your alleyway.
Look, I don't know wish the person that I replaced with. It's a boon for me. I hope they're okay, but I really don't want to get mixed up in anything.
And I understand. Could you spare me 5 minutes?
I don't know anything. Have you going through our books?
Well, if it make you feel any better, your alleyway is riddled with guardsmen. They would hear you if you had to scream.
What?
They were just over there I don't know.
Why?
I'm not gonna rob you. I'm just following up on a lead.
Still, I don't think we should just let someone.
How about if I made you night and she'll set down 10 gold?
She doesn't work retail.
I'll make it 15. Give me 10
Roll
minutes.
me a persuasion with advantage. Let's see if she has any integrity.
14.
Okay.
She ain't got no integrity.
She'll be like, just make it quick.
Will do. Thank you. She'll slip.
It's not like they have cameras in these joints. I mean, she can go.
There's literally a scrying eye on his
Yeah, on Adrian.
There's not cameras in this room until Adrian walked in.
Luckily, that only lasts for a little bit. You just don't know how often he's doing it.
No,
Like, I mean, we was saying.
But no, I'm not gonna do it, man.
no, don't worry.
He's already identified all the parties. He doesn't need any more.
So flip it back
I don't think
around.
he's seen you yet.
Kind of doing the same, where she's looking for personal effects first.
Like,
Like looking for false drawers, like knocking on walls.
Alright, go ahead and roll me a check. Investigation.
At 23.
Okay. You're pretty confident you checked the place thoroughly. There's nothing hidden, anything like that.
Adrian will come out. She'll set another 5 gold on the counter, making it 20. Thank you very much. Do you remember finding any letters, anything
No,
that you may have
I mean,
thrown away?
the office was pretty bare when I got it. And inside is nothing extravagant, really. I mean, it's just, it is what it is. There's a place in the back to do, like, what do they call it when they're touching up something?
Tailoring, hemming.
Yeah, there you go, for hemming and things like that. Doing some repair work and stuff. It's a small place. There's nothing really. But she's like, no, it was pretty empty. Just the stuff I need to make sure I do the books and can show the tax people that I'm actually paying my taxes and all that jazz.
Is the 20 gold that I gave you worth a copy of one of your checks? Signed ones from this deed. It's the only clue that I have that links Peter with the missing previous owner.
I mean, I don't have one.
Do you have anything with his signature on it?
You know what? You don't even have to ask that. With the roll you did make, and that's a very good point, you'll find something with Dorian's signature.
And you're gonna pocket it. Bow appreciatively. Thank you so much. Sorry to have upended your night. On your way home, I would have a guard escort you, though. Murder did just happen here.
At this point, she's like, what?
As he leaves.
It almost happened to me.
That's the doors closing. Oh yeah, somebody got murdered in the alley.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone attempted to murder me in the alleys.
Don't go anywhere.
Let's just go ahead and lock it for the night.
Y'all have that effect on you. Okay.
And then she'll go.
Any luck? As he's
No,
up his
personal.
pipe.
No personal attacks. Wow. Same story.
Is there any magical shit around here? I am nothing in my pocket. No. Cool.
And then she'll.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Can I? Oh my god.
A 16. With my -1.
Nice.
Now there is divination.
Wow. Beur goes, huh?
What?
He's been watching us this whole day.
Wonderful.
Let's let me make sure I read the spell right.
We need to head back to the team now.
Yep. So there's you sense just a globe of divination about 10 feet above Adrian's head.
We need to talk.
We don't like our kindly shopkeepers going missing.
Ready?
Mhm.
And I'll talk to you about what you found in there on the way. After, of course, the guards get all set up and everything.
Do you do it while the ball is above his head?
What's that? No. If the ball's still happening, and it follows us, then no. They'll be like,
At least he sees that he missed.
Uh,
oh my, what? Bear's cough like.
I think I guess he just had to check on his handiwork.
your spell ends.
Yeah.
Before you get indication that it goes away.
Okay, and it's like, well, this is gonna happen for a while. So, mums is the word, I suppose. Maybe I don't know.
You rolled. You know that scrying typically lasts 10 minutes.
10. Okay. Well, so does mine.
Yeah, but you had.
No, I started first. No, I got you. All right. Well, pipe in hand.
10 minutes pass. Cats it again. It's not there.
Well, I mean, yeah, he'll be like, all right.
I'm assuming that's what you're doing when you said pipe in hand.
So he's like, all right, cool, do this. Looking at the time. All right, time's up. He'd have to do it again. Okay, what'd you find in there?
There's another written correspondence from this D, and same situation. She's been there 2 weeks.
We need to give one of these things to a forger.
You see her looking at Twitch.
I think we need to give it to somebody who mimics things well.
I told you that from what I already had here.
I know, but now we got even more evidence. We have things that link people to multiple places of ill-gotten gains. You would know something about that, wouldn't you? Don't mock me. Oh my God.
Poor Jessica.
You find anything pretty in the shop?
I just had to spend 20 gold to root through trash. Like, close their eyes.
Yeah, see, don't you?
I'm surprised you didn't pilfer anything for your trouble. At least it would have been paid for.
Yeah, with guards outside. It's a good idea.
Well,
Let's
yeah,
just
but you
stop
paid
our murder
money.
investigation and take this dumb bitch to jail. Sorry, a little on edge. I was
No.
almost killed.
Beur just thinks for a second. Ah, travesty.
It's just like Adrian will pause and go quiet for a minute because it was one of her friends. She's just trying to put on like a.
Now it's sinking in.
I already sunk in when I saw her.
But you don't have to put on the show. I'm not going to think any less of you if you react like a person. I get it. It's startling. You probably actually were in shock.
Let's go find her friends.
Who wants to go first? Russell? Or you could. Actually, do it. Rather than you just chilling.
I mean, he's just chilling, watching them and the guards to see if he needs to intervene at some point. Because he's got ways to get them all the fuck out of there real quick. All around the world. So.
You too.
Not doing too much, just chatting with Oliver.
Yeah, and that's the complete alligator thing.
You know, I know that it wasn't one in that instance, but you should be cautious of him. See him take a hand right off. What do you think you need to do to make detective?
Probably get officially recognized by the city commander.
Huh.
Thousands of at least 10.
I mean, you've caught 2 colts.
Well, yeah,
How much more does it take?
really not looking for promotion. I just
No?
there are these crime families. I just won't do anything about them. I just kind of want to boot in the door and like walk in like, you all make people's lives miserable, and just drop the hammer. I mean, I think that's what Tyr would do.
What is a tier?
The god of justice.
Justice.
Yeah, I mean they did.
Is that who you're preaching?
Yeah, Tyr and Eldith.
Who's the Eldith?
Kind of the god of freedom.
Ah. Freedom.
Yeah. I mean, we like to walk around a lot.
That's true. I might like this Eldith.
And she's pretty cool.
Yeah, walk up.
To them.
Mhm.
Don't do too much walking around. Not safe.
That's like all my job is.
Are you doing anything right now? You still smoking?
I'm
up?
going. Like,
Okay.
at this point, as I was walking up, I was trying to time it. So my detect magic, I'm at the gates or at the perimeter. I'm like, and then you start walking around.
Illusion magic behind Johnny.
Excuse me?
Yeah, behind Mr. Rooney, there's illusion magic behind him.
What does the aura look like? Like it's in the shape of something? Or
Yeah, shape of person.
It's goddamn predator.
don't move.
Why?
T-Rex.
Why are we not moving?
I'm gonna walk behind Rooney and
The thing is kind of keeping you, Rooney, between you and it.
Adrian will push Rudy.
try to push you into the thing.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
she.
No, you can't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody knows it's there besides him.
Yeah, you can't see it.
So they invited me inside. I mean, if we still want to go with that plan,
I'm gonna
I can
circle
go with
them.
that plan.
To where they're gonna try to bump into either Adrian or Oliver.
Well, it's whatever it is fine with just keeping them between. So it moves around all of it. And
Why are you walking in a circle?
So there's a-
you got fucking bees on me.
God damn it. Take your sword. Out now.
Russell's up. Like,
Straight.
Initiative.
Alright.
as soon as he draws sword, Russell would have been preparing something.
Yeah,
He's
Oliver
like,
just
sword.
looked like a-
Oliver's like, why is Banner telling him I need a sword?
rolling. I haven't rolled above a 10 tonight.
God, this thing rolled well.
Don't say that. Don't
You
say that.
Peter Beater. You gonna do music?
Yeah.
Nice. I was just like, are you eating? I got a 7.
Just in case, I'll write this down.
No. We just see it. Yeah.
23.
Somebody goes down.
What's your dex?
Oh, my dex is +4.
Yeah.
10.
I don't know why I skipped you, but whatever.
16.
Because really just
30.
It goes first.
Okay.
oh no.
It starts to run.
They were gonna chase it.
Who's even after?
Just
No. So if it starts to run, can I say anything?
here he goes. He was looking real mean at something.
You were 7, right?
I'm a 7, yeah. I mean, I might just get away, but
You do have a free action.
Okay. Something has been, well.
Keep in mind, you're like you got 6 seconds free action. Just
I understand. So he's gonna move, or like take a dash action to try to get to this thing and grab it, if he can. And he's gonna say, "Something's been chasing Rooney, or following Rooney."
It is 80 feet away from where it started. That's how fast it moved. It's pretty much at the wall. They're going over it.
Into the compound.
If he sees it going back in, he's like, "All right, nope, I ain't doing that." Okay. Like, all right, yeah, something was literally following Rooney. It seemed like couldn't see it.
Oh, was that what was that was all about?
Yep.
The whole like walking in a circle thing?
Yep. It was trying to keep me away from it.
Got it. So next time when you start walking in a circle, we should probably just start swinging wildly.
Or, hey, there's something behind Rudy.
I mean, I'm okay just like going to town.
I know you are.
The sword
I'll connect something.
drawing there was something next to Rooney. I will tell you if there is something to hit close to you to try and give us a little bit of an edge before it runs, and this thing just disappeared over the wall.
So to confirm, we do not want me to go inside.
I'm going to go ahead and say that would be a very difficult situation. But I'm not necessarily opposed if you would like to go in with me.
You think they would let you in?
Might let us both in.
Why don't they just let us all?
That's a very good question.
Do you know where Gardner's at?
No, I actually don't. Do we know where Rustle is?
Mm-mm.
He's around
Russell
here.
would have let Rooney know specifically where he is. The ruby is, I think.
Oh yeah, the crow is in the nest.
Mm.
That's what you guys taught.
Yep.
What is that?
I don't know.
Somewhere
They don't
over
actually
there.
build nests. They have more roost.
Crows don't build nests.
Kinkus.
No.
He's right.
Wow.
What's the difference? Not in people, but in
Russell can't hear you, so it's fine. Between nesting and roosting.
Oh, there's like a one nest bee.
Wait, there's something behind Rooney again. Fucking Russell.
Oh man, they would be like, I wouldn't name it.
Hey, it's well lit enough right there.
Oh, right out where we're at. Okay.
You guys are standing in plain view of the guards right now.
Mm-hmm.
My illusion is like, it's just dark everywhere. Yeah. Okay.
We are not in Ruffy.
So
That's
like,
true.
what's our actual objective? Why are we? I get this person's bad.
So, person's bad. Need to make sure they cease to do things that allow them to continue to be bad.
So Salazar, why don't we go do him? He would be easy for us to get a warrant.
You know, he might be, but he is too well connected right now for us to. That music, I'm just like trying to remain calm as I'm like.
make a perception. And you all can make one.
People.
13.
A 15.
Is this relating to an urban environment?
Seeing someone in.
May smoke.
Yeah.
seeing someone.
Or wait, I can't remember.
May smoke make it or something?
I got a 13.
It is seeing someone.
Okay, yeah. 26.
Anybody above a 14,
Smoke.
Yes.
you see
And Oliver.
a gentleman walking towards y'all from the compound.
I did not see him.
Adrian will look to who it is.
Mathias.
Oh.
Oh my
I mean, we could just
fucking god.
well, go right now. Just leave him in the street.
Best part is
What
I
are we? Like all of us are reaching for his sword.
Don't worry about it.
I don't know what the problem is.
Mathias is literally. He'll like walk over, grab your hips, and turn you to face him.
We've been ratted out here, boys. Watch you.
Well, we've literally been sitting like outside. I was enjoying a sandwich on the steak. Yeah.
This is public property. We're okay.
Nice to meet your acquaintance.
Scrying on me now?
Stealing from me now?
Actually, you did take.
No, nothing. Calm down. How do you think I can plot you?
Pretty clever, but
I'm gonna need you to return his property.
I don't have anything for this.
Deception.
You feel familiar.
He's got his hat like kind of tilted. Okay. And we go.
Is Russell within 150 feet?
And what he does to most people is like look at their forehead, right? So he doesn't like immediately go. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So I might be.
Almost like us, but not quite. And he turns back to you. Oh. So, y'all been hanging around quite a bit, investigating and such.
Hanging out in the park.
I was actually trying to get you some talent.
It says your guards are down.
The ones on the outside are really bad.
I like the noise on the outside.
Why? That
You don't have to, you don't have to cut off their tongues because they don't speak.
Let me ask you, yeah, why would you need to not have anybody talk around you?
So they don't tell secrets.
But what kind of secrets would we need to hide if we're an upstanding citizen?
Don't you need to hide all secrets?
What secrets do we have other than a possible change of attire?
he means they got special uniforms in the dungeons.
I don't think that's what he means. I think he's insinuating something else, but I don't think he knows what he's insinuating.
What?
You know that I knew that you know that I knew.
But you
I
know
know
that?
that he knows that I
Whatever.
The question is, he know that I know that I am what I am.
Sorry, mystery man just gets me every time.
So are we gonna do this?
What are we doing?
Do what?
May we ask what it is you think we'd like to do?
I've been finding that honesty is a theme of the night, but you're bad for business.
I feel like I'm very good for business.
Good for your own business, but not for anybody else.
The business that counts.
I
What
think
kind of
you-
business would that be?
I think your business
Is
would
this
be
the
best.
part where I monologue?
No,
Please no.
your business
She's
would
like,
be
"Hold on, wait
best
for our tape
served elsewhere. We've been told to play nice,
Hmm.
which is to your benefit.
Who told us to... Mm-hmm.
I'm actually experiencing the
visibly
same frustration of this little one.
Yeah.
Who told you to play nice?
For me to know. And for you
They
to
are-
cry out.
Flies up.
Sooner or later, when your friend's not around and you're talking, I'll figure it out.
I have to take my tongue first, I guess. But
See, that's only a chosen few.
Oh, so you choose them.
No, they choose it.
it'd be more
Inside
beneficial. It'd be more beneficial for
If I
you
can,
and
that's a
everyone
call.
else.
That
if
that
you did
does
it.
sound cultish. Guys, like...
It's happening again. 3 for 3, Oliver.
He knows! Wait, so you know you're in... Well, then just please go ahead and just turn yourself in. It will really stop a lot of bloodshed.
That's an insight check of a 25.
You know what?
Alright. I didn't think so,
Because
but...
Oliver's just like, it'll stop a lot of bloodshed.
So why in the world would they choose to do that?
They believe in the cause.
What cause might that be, Mathias?
That's a
He's not gonna monologue.
trying
He's
to get
focused.
you to monologue.
I really don't want you to monologue. I just need you
Why
to
are
say...
you so familiar?
Get
Oliver
out.
starts to seem really excited. It's cold. Like,
He's going...
Do I have
Russell's on the fucking roof looking at all the
I
body
don't
language, just
think
like
so. maybe you
And
met somebody else?
You just got this.
Are you saying you're a demon?
Why would I be a demon?
That's not a no.
Oh.
I come over.
That would make you the object of the cult's following?
This is entertaining, but we're gonna skip to the point where I asked the question: are we gonna do this?
What are we doing? Like,
What are y'all? Are y'all trying to kill me? Is that what's going on?
Really don't
I
want
don't
you to
believe-
die.
I mean,
We
what's our
just
time?
kind of want you to go.
I don't even know what the objective is. Like, they won't tell me.
Is this a
Neither do
bunch?
we.
Thank God.
We
haven't let us slip yet.
Neither do I. I was just told that I was supposed to help somebody by helping this asshole get out of town. What's it gonna take for you to leave? I mean,
What's my
there's
mission,
plenty of
son?
other towns to hold ransom down the Sword Coast.
Is your mission good?
No.
Yes.
It's good, I think, in the eye of the beholder.
Just a fucking bull. Funny you should sit. No, I'm just kidding.
Then if it's good, you won't have any problem telling us.
Not everybody thinks it's good, though, but they're
But once you've
misguided.
accomplished your purpose, you can leave.
There's such a
No,
call.
he won't leave. Because his purpose is to take over this town.
No.
Not far off, am I?
No, he's here to finish like what the first cult was doing, which was summoning all the demons that we made turn into goop.
No, those are most definitely the enemy.
First cult was just killing
Wait,
people.
those are the.
How is it so? Then you're just like,
Well, if we're not
Oliver
going
was
to
actually
do
gonna
anything.
break out in Celestial. Do you understand this? And if you do, this is like good language. We can talk in this, and none of them probably know it.
See it happen.
Little one. And he says in Celestial back to you.
Yeah.
You speak a tongue you don't truly understand.
No, I'm learning. Father Fort Hill's teaching me.
The father. And his knights. It's a shame none of them are here now. They're busy elsewhere. And this is all in Celestial.
Yeah, they're helping protect the land, like the county surrounding Yartar.
Oh, they're farther from here than you must think then.
Okay. So we're on the same side?
I know what's going
Are
on.
you-
I
Can
can
you speak it? Just
I do.
Are you a good cult? Are there good cults?
A religion.
Don't break him. Break this
it's like, I'm part of the cult!
I'm coming here.
How would you define
So far, like the definition I have seems a little shaky at times, but we've stumbled across people that are doing nefarious things to harm others by summoning things or following something that is wanting to do nefarious deeds to the good standing people that are just trying to get by.
I have no intention of summoning anything, if that makes you feel better.
It does a little. You speaking in Celestial also helps, but like,
Ours is a righteous cause.
can you just fill me in? So it will make a big difference in whether or not we fight. And what's the righteous cause? Like, if it's righteous, it should be able to be shared with pretty much anybody, and then it's going to be up to the individual receiving the message whether or not it actually is righteous.
Sometimes the right thing is the right thing.
Yeah. Yes.
People are not going to want to listen to this message.
Is it like stopping the rampant crime that happens in Yartar? Because I want to do that.
The creatures you serve are flawed.
Creatures I serve. What, like
One of them,
Seraph,
Sarah,
commander of the guard? Or are you talking like
I'm talking more
Like,
existential,
the gods?
and the servants. You see, one in particular let something in.
Which one let what in?
You don't need to know too much more besides the fact is now that they're in, there's only one way to get them.
To get what they let in on accident out or on purpose out?
Doesn't really matter at this point.
Well, it matters a little bit because if they knowingly let something bad in and it's wreaking havoc, then they're not what I thought they were. I mean, you're talking about like Tyr and Eldith and the upper deities.
And the things that serve them, yes.
So, like the priests and the clerics and the paladins and or they're the high plane
I'll
beings?
let you think about it, but
Oh,
with that
that's not
said,
okay.
it's time for me to go if this is all we're going to do.
Beur's gonna take his hat off, and then, is this who you know?
The tiefling?
He's gonna start staring into his eyes then. Sorry, the hat does not go back on. I'm just putting the hat back on.
Make me a wisdom saving throw.
No. Let's go, Dr. Fate. I'm going hand this evening. That's a 21.
You look into him, and it's a very cold, very clinical place.
Mm-hmm.
Someone that's always in control, knows where everything is at the right time.
Right.
But then you look past that, and two more sets of eyes open, and you drop unconscious. You're at 0 HP.
Is he okay? Is he gonna be?
We should take him inside.
That feels like something we shouldn't do.
He needs medical.
I got a potion.
I'll provide it.
I'm kind of.
He whistles, and two guards start to walk up.
No, I'm gonna pour mine down his throat. For 6 HP.
Roll me deception.
I've rolled an 18 like 3 times in a row.
Okay.
A deception is going to be a 20.
So you are like one of us, but I can't place. Once you wake him up, you pull down his throat.
Yeah.
So you are like one of us, but I can't quite place who.
That doesn't make any sense. I'm a tiefling. You're a tiefling. You can then show us.
I'm not a tiefling.
Then show me then.
Am I like whatever you are?
He's more. See, you seem to have fallen also. Anyway,
Well, I mean, he literally just fell.
you all keep an eye on. What do you want? You're annoying me.
Well, I don't even know. I don't even know.
You're stepping
Why are
on
you
many
spotting?
toes.
Well, of
We're
course, that's
obviously
what
not going
happens.
to fight you in the street. I can
It
fight
wouldn't be a
you.
fight wherever we pick.
We can fight you in ports if you wanted to direct us out. It would be best if you left.
I have no intention of leaving.
Well, then
If we help you get your mission completed, will you just leave?
I don't know if I can trust you with a mission.
What is it? Like Oliver
He'll say in
fancy.
Celestial, tell me what it is. And I'll let you know if we can do it or not.
I think it's about whether you can, whether you will.
I am willing to do a lot right now to make sure a certain thing happens and somebody I care about remains safe.
Who do you care about?
Tell me what the mission is.
Is the mission getting rid of demons, devils, thugs or criminals?
Devils are necessary. Demons, they gotta go.
Yes, I'm in.
If
I
it's
will
that
get rid
simple,
of
then let's do
demons all day long. Because they...
You've made her halfling a fanatic. You have to go.
it. You just hear this in flesh. Blah, 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 blah. It's like, yep, there it is.
So excited.
Like, it... That's an easy... Yes.
I'm getting glances. Is it me? Am I the problem?
Would you? No, he's trying to gauge all of it right now.
Oliver's gonna go stand beside him like, yeah.
No.
Are you willing to do what you need to do? If I tell you to go find and kill someone, will you do it?
Are they bringing demons into this area? Because that's...
Sometimes it's the risk you gotta take.
I mean, I'll try to suss out to confirm before just ending somebody.
Tell you what.
But it seems like you were able to gather pretty good intelligence.
We are looking for an item
Okay.
to help us find one of our brothers.
What?
We've hired someone, my master has, to go find it.
Who's your master?
Hmm.
You're not instilling a lot of confidence
If y'all can find
or
it,
trust.
then we'll have the trust that I need.
What is the item?
Where do y'all stay? I'll have
I stay at the
Richard.
barracks.
You know where.
Other
we all
than the barracks, I'll have Richard.
Who's Richard?
Richard is this person's gopher.
That was rude.
I bet I'm not wrong.
He's one of my almost loyal subjects. He's soon to get promoted, so to speak.
Cool. So he just needs to meet us somewhere?
Which one of y'all's locations? And he'll give you the skinny, the rundown.
Why don't we just do it like now? Is he like away right now?
Well, that, and I'm honestly growing tired of this, and I don't want to be seen with y'all any further.
Well, I mean, would you be able to fill us in if we just came inside? Like that way we're out of the limelight or spotlight in your front yard?
I really don't want y'all within the compound until I can trust you.
Why do you keep inviting us?
Originally? To kill
And
me.
a minute ago.
Wait, you were just gonna kill me if I came in to have drinks with you guys?
Yeah.
I'd probably at least take 2 or 3 of you.
It would seem.
1.
If you got it.
Okay, so you don't trust us, and obviously we don't trust you, and so establish the trust. One has to bend first, and you don't look like you're going to bend. So those here that are interested to hear out what is Mathias even your real name?
Matter of perspective. It is my name, yes. But there's more to me than just that.
Anyone want to help this guy out? I'm like a half hand raise.
Not particularly.
I think there is. He'll speak in Celestial to you. There is merit in what he has to say. We should hear him out and potentially help him.
Okay.
Did anybody else see the wink? Yes.
Yeah, I don't know why he winked.
I don't know.
You are not looking at me right. I'm looking over here.
We're literally in the.
No, we're not in there. Okay, I'm being much more subtle.
He winked with the other eye.
Make a slide of wink, okay?
I don't.
At the lip.
Beur just constantly blinks out of sync.
That's true. That's technically true.
No, that's just how it is.
Right fucking here.
That's funny.
Oh. Yeah.
It would really hilariously more be like Yeah, we're gonna go help him. Mm-hmm. Yep, we're gonna help him. Mm-hmm. Because it's a scenario like we're not gonna trust him. He's not gonna trust us regardless. So it's just like, eh.
So I guess to our normal hangout spot, we'll have Richard visit.
Yeah.
Okay, the Velvet Room. I've actually got a room there.
So, was your attempt at murdering me a way of getting me to join your mission?
Wait,
No, I hired someone to find a person named that at the Velvet Room, and yes, they found that person, and that's not
Wait,
you.
you killed someone at the Velvet Room?
I didn't.
You just said you hired
found
somebody.
Oh, I'm really sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
Yeah.
to tell you right now, as a member of the city guard, you just admitted, you just admitted to
Okay. Now it'll be initiative.
Adrian's just like,
so
If you hire a hitman, you go down for murder.
Conspiracy for
Right, well, I mean,
conspiracy to commit
he
murder.
and Isaac is going to tell you you're going to have to prove that.
Yep.
If you're living after the comment.
Well, Oliver is saying this.
Hmm?
He's not doing anything aggressive, so he's
No, okay, that's fine. He said roll for initiative, so I was like,
No.
it's like,
so.
roll an issue, you assholes.
I mean,
he knows that y'all know shit. He's been watching you all night.
It's just funny to get him to admit it.
And I'm pretty sure he literally just admitted to trying to get him to go inside so he can look.
Right.
I
You
think
just care more about the
Oliver.
homeless murder of you.
If it's about him, he's like, oh, whatever. But someone else. Someone at the Velvet Room. He knows those ladies.
And there's one less of them.
So that's like not okay.
Like I said, sometimes things just need to be done.
But they weren't doing anything like evil.
Well, your friend lied about who she was, and she was spying on you.
You're a mysterious person that's in here cutting out people's tongues, or people are cutting out their tongues to be near you. Like, it doesn't make sense. Okay, you know, the longer we're here, the more I'm wanting to hit you. So we're going to be at the Velvet Room. Send Richard. Bye. Oliver's going to be like, smoke. I'll hop on and start trotting off.
You know, going,
I'm going to take every opportunity to trot off that I can.
try to do what?
To
Trot off.
that I can.
Okay, yeah.
He's gonna leave. He's trying to get out of there.
He's not worth it.
No, I'm not wanting to attack him. It just doesn't make any sense.
You leave too, Adrian? He walks by.
Had to close out someday. Everybody wins them all.
I mean, as soon as you guys were all walking, Rustle would have been trailing behind you on, staying fully out of sight until he's like in the Velvet Room.
Alright, you know what?
I mean,
You're getting good at
Oliver.
Celestial.
Oh, that took a lot out of me. Ashley, we need drinks.
I am going to recast Healing Elixir.
She gives you
Hopefully
drinks.
get a short rest in here.
The atmosphere is kind of bleh.
Thanks.
Yeah, kind of.
I gotcha.
What is that?
He's
Why?
fitting into a cup.
The mayor's like, he cares about effectiveness. Nothing's gonna gross him out.
Shit, my God.
Yeah, that hasn't happened before.
Russell will just kind of step out of the shadows. What the fuck was all of that?
That I don't even know.
Really wanted to hit him.
No, and what would have been interesting is you may have hit somebody of the divine, whether or not it been demon, angel, devil alike. I have no idea. Doesn't make any sense. And of course, he takes his hat off and he's like, "What does that mean? Fallen? What?
Huh?
Right. That's exactly right.
Yeah, and he like, who in their right mind wouldn't say, yes, I'm on a righteous mission of killing demons for so-and-so Because demons are bad. Like, that's just common knowledge.
That's very fair. However, sometimes in religion or cults, do we think the same things are demonic?
What?
What I mean by this is a demon to you might not be a demon to someone else, but vice versa, right?
You did
No.
hear him say that the demons that was summoned in the first cult were the enemy.
Gotcha.
So
No, demons are pretty universal because they come out of the hells.
That is a very astute point, but demons don't just have to be monsters that are physical that attack you.
make a religion check.
No, right?
Well, they are pretty monstrous.
10.
Like the frog thing, demon. The skinny ghost, white thing that attack you,
Frog thing, devil.
demon.
Yeah.
I know, he's saying they're all demons.
Eh.
I'm just saying.
It's a scenario. I'm trying to relay the point that a demon can be like a personal demon.
Hmm?
You know, and it's just, it is what it is. So it's like devil, demon, whatever.
You could use those specific words and probably get it across. Instead of metaphors being vague. Russell says in this voice.
Where'd you learn that one, Russell? Oliver, a demon in this case might be something that weighs on you, or might be something that's like a vice, or something that isn't real, but it still haunts you. And remember, the frog thing was the devil. Powder, goo, remember?
Mm-mm.
It's okay.
So, which one's turning to goo?
The goo is the demon. The devil is the powder, I think.
Ash is the
Ash, I
devil.
So, okay. So you're thinking maybe it's just like someone's upset about something and that's the demon?
No. I'm just saying it could be. I don't think it is after a little more thought, but it might not be an actual creature that's harming things. But I don't know. This person seems pretty dead set on like killing something or someone. And honestly, if it's a person of that caliber who can summon things like that, it's going to be very difficult.
Well, and what's up with him saying like something inside the higher divine let something in that's bad? Like, what higher divine would do that? It doesn't.
Something that might be mad at the other divine.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, the gods can fight all the time. It's not unknown, and actually it's not really that uncommon.
I mean, yeah. So which god would do that?
Would want demons to be unleashed?
Or devils, because now we want both.
Well, here's
Both
the
are-
thing. It could be a different deity for each.
Why would they want to unleash that on the material? Like,
To weaken something? To cause chaos? Something may even just feed off of chaos itself.
Their own purpose,
Could be.
existence. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
but if they kill all the things that would worship them by sending devils and demons, that kind of defeats that point.
But what if the things that they're killing aren't what worship them? Those are just bystanders.
Well, I'm like, the church is usually pretty full, and there's
It might be, but that probably isn't what's summoning that stuff.
the church is usually full when these attacks have been going.
Mm-hmm. Has anybody been hurt at the churches while they've been in there, other than Lydia, who got attacked at the church?
she didn't get attacked at the church. She
Correct.
fled to the church.
But didn't
And
the
then
thing
I
attack
think
the
she was
church?
viciously assaulted
Yeah,
by
but
the
it couldn't
people.
get to.
I
Right.
remember
Well,
that.
that's what I'm saying. Like, they got attacked
Oh, I mean,
at it, but it was
Verbally
unsuccessful.
berated, I mean.
Effectively.
yeah, I mean, you did kind of shout at her and stared at her and then flew off.
I gleaned nothing of necessity. It was a weak moment, Oliver.
Yeah, I mean, we have them.
Hey, I have my own demons. And as he just looks you, winks out like, mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're waiting for Richard.
Yeah, Richard. He should be in a ponytail with some grayish hair and a maroon trench coat.
Okay.
Or invisible.
Yeah.
Dick?
You remember the first night. On the wall, the invisible thing that walked under you.
Yeah, I think you could hear but couldn't see.
Is that who you chased?
It could be. If that's what you explained like that, you saw, or that you didn't see but you heard, it almost assuredly was.
Yeah, I mean,
Because it was an invisible
At this point,
entity.
everybody, besides probably Rooney and Oliver, would be aware, like, there's at least one invisible.
Yeah,
guard.
that had to be it. They came out while you all were unawares, probably when another guard was following you, and then just, oh, okay, cool, and they walked off. So
That's something that they didn't get.
that's like, man, detect magic is bananas. Huh. I need to.
Did we get anything from our excursions?
Yes, we got a few documents that have connection to possibly our friend.
That would get
Us to be able to go inside. But that's it.
Given these recent developments, does that even fucking matter?
I think it does, because do you want to fight this thing? Or do we want to let the city handle it?
I want the city.
Wait, what are we handling now?
If we had enough probable cause, we can get the guard and detectives and all of them to go in there and effectively assault the place.
I'm pretty sure I have enough now just to go get a warrant.
That's what I'm saying.
As a reminder, a warrant is just the search, not the assault the place. If they don't find anything in there,
Well, right.
Adrian will present the letter that she found. This Dorian person was the person who escorted me out of the house. It's his right-hand man. I know we're not after just the right-hand man, but these are the things that we gathered tonight.
Is there anything underneath that place that you're aware of, sewer-wise, tunnel-wise?
Would any of his knowledge of the Undercity around the Wide include anything under that?
yeah.
Maybe that might be a place we want to go look. Because we're not going to get in through the top.
Before the warrant?
I would say possibly during. Because they're going to be up there distracted, trying to get either all of their stuff outside via the tunnels, or possibly try to hide shit down there. Sadly, it seems as though we can be spied upon whenever. So, we have to be very cautious about it.
Russell, like, steps into a dark part.
Yeah.
So we get the warrant. And then, as the people who with the warrant are up top, there will be another group down below.
Yep.
Us.
And are we wanting to do the warrant before or after we hear what?
Combination's not clear yet.
No, I was saying it's going to be
Richard.
probably too late to do a warrant right now, right? So first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
It's never too late for justice.
Are we meeting
That's
Jake
right.
tonight?
I need to know where you heard that from.
No.
All right.
Just fucking around.
No, that's like because Beur needs to shush that immediately.
What's the plan?
We're waiting for Richard.
Yeah, we're waiting.
Yeah, Richard's not coming.
Yeah.
What's the plan?
Well, we wait a while. Oliver does.
Yeah. They're not going to trust us after our interaction, so.
So y'all want to get a warrant in the morning?
Effectively, yeah.
Are y'all going to try to get something to plant in there, or are y'all just going with and hoping something?
Oliver doesn't know that planting is a thing, so he's just getting a warrant.
I know, I'm just making sure that y'all, as the players, remember the goal here.
Yep.
Because it's been 3 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, Russell's plan is as soon as they split up, he's going to go check the tunnels underneath.
Yeah.
I mean, Beur doesn't necessarily want to frame this person. So if that's going to happen, it's not going to be within his wheelhouse yet. Like, that's a last-ditch effort for him. So if other people want to do it, go for it. But
Okay. Well, while y'all think about it, we'll go ahead and we will explore the tunnels underneath. Do you want to go alone or?
He would at least let Beur know he is going.
Okay.
Whether or not Beur comes with him is up to him.
yeah, I mean, he would definitely go down there with him if he was going to be like, I'm going to go alone. It's like, no. But Russell will understand Beur is in new garb, so he is not stealthy.
I probably would not be alone as the murder.
On account of the merger.
The murder.
He would likely be sticking with Beur if allowed.
Yeah, come on. We can head down there. Oliver, if you want to hang out at the in the Velvet Room with Adrian, unless they all want to come, because none of us need to be alone right now.
So, is this post getting the warrant?
No,
Or
this
are we
will
discussing
be
this
now.
now?
Yeah, because
Russell's
after
going
we
before the morning.
after we figured
Tonight,
out,
he is going to check the tunnels.
yeah, we figured Richard's not
Just
coming.
scout.
It's been like an hour or two. We're like, nope. So now it's probably about 10, 11, 12, midnight. All right, we're going to go now. We're going to explore while the getting's good. So in the morning, we'll get the warrant. We know where to set up, and then we go from there.
Okay.
Sure, I'll tag along.
Have we established any of the entrances yet?
You had one that you said was in the wide, so I just marked an X there.
Okay.
That you took to. I'm pretty sure it was a river at some point, but to get in or out of, I think it was to get into the wide. But outside of that, no. You can. You have so many spots. You can tell me where you want to have an entrance.
And when you say around the wide, you just mean like
Yeah. So this is where I put it, but you can say wherever. But you can pick on this side of the river. I forgot how many spots I told you had, but you can do that. Now you can't pick it within the compound.
there's one in the basement.
If all appears when we're down there,
Well, it doesn't matter how many there are because there's at least
because
one.
I want
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
separation.
there's at least one.
Understood.
It is fake
Okay. That's a new trick.
and will not hold the scrutiny.
Mm.
Huh. I'm gonna put one like back in this little alley.
You won't hold up to scrutiny because it will be of like different material.
It will be of immaterial.
So Russell will lead everybody
Right, okay.
back into this alley. And then are these like legit just hidden entrances, or is it just like sewer
You can
entrances?
describe how you want to. You can be a sewer entrance. You can describe how it's hidden. Outside of that, if you don't have one, I would probably just say it's a sewer entrance, and you go down and you go like 10 feet, and there's something blocking the wall that you can move and get into the Undercity. However you want to do it.
Brick wall that you tap 3 times with your big umbrella.
Russell's just like, "Whoom." What the fuck? Alright, it's like dusty, dirty alley. Just dusty, dirty alley, exactly as I just said. And he walks up to the edge of one of the buildings, and then with one of his toes pushes one of the bricks in, and then it just slides open a space just big enough for one at a time then to duck down under.
Yep.
And then once everybody's in, Russell will let everybody pass, and then he'll move back up, push the brick out, have a little notch on it, and then the entrance just closes back.
Interesting.
If you wish to join them, they follow Russell to a hidden entrance to the Undercity on.
We're gonna go scout the tunnels into the house.
She'll actually probably stay at the Velvet Room because been like a long day for her, so she'll probably stay at the Velvet Room instead.
Well, part of the reason we were all going together is so no one's alone for murder.
I'll be fine.
She's not allowed to the Velvet Room.
Look around. There's no one in the Velvet Room.
They're all been murdered.
Yeah, suspicious. They all came with us.
Everyone.
of them will keep us safe.
There's a conga line just going into this fucking thing.
Just see this invisible cult storming the Velvet Room. They think we're all there and they're just sweeping it.
Alright, so once they're within like 200 meters, so like 600 feet of roughly where the compound, like underneath the compound would be, Rustle, at this point, yeah, I guess you probably can't see at all, and nobody can see Rustle.
Oh, if it was pitch black and no one stops him, Oliver lights a torch.
Rustle stops.
Okay.
One thing you guys will notice, it would be very difficult to find your way around down here.
So, knowing that Rustle cannot be seen, you noise and by discipline. Follow me. Hold somebody's hand. You don't have dark vision?
I have straight rolls with eagle eyes.
So what we'll do is Beur will take a bit of strain and just say, hang on to this. I can't see Rustle, but I know he'll be in front of us. And then yoke, like, to the right direction.
So, every 10 feet or so, you'll just hear a little.
Yeah.
And then, once they're within that 600 or so feet, everybody needs to remain perfectly silent. If you are incapable,
I'm gonna wait here.
wait here.
You're just good.
He just hear. Yeah, we're good.
I can be kind of sneaky.
Wait here.
I can't see anything.
But I can't. This is just scouting.
Oh,
I will be fine.
so why don't you just tell me just wait here?
2 hours, I'm not back. Come looking. Yes.
In 2 hours, yes. There, look. And go.
And then Russell will move off quietly.
Oliver goes running, screaming.
My perception of time is fucked up by the darkness.
2 minutes pass.
Yep.
Okay.
No. Ooh.
So, he's going to move quietly, stealthily, and get up to under the tunnels. So, is this a straight stealth roll, or...
You are, in essence, invisible, so because it's in no darkness.
You need it.
You're so sneaky.
Okay.
Or possibly a 13, even with my fucking...
Wish you took all of them.
All right, so you make it closer to underneath.
He is looking for anything that looks like it may be an entrance up into the cavern, keeping an eye out for anything that looks like traps that may have been set, or not cavern, compound. Signs of anyone else having been down there recently.
No one's. You've got a little bit of ways to go before you make it to the compound itself. You don't see any signs that people have been down. So nothing looks out of the ordinary. Nothing is suspicious in any way. Do you continue to go close to the location?
Yeah. Once he reaches the actual tunnel, or the section that literally goes under the compound, he'd be stopping for about 5 minutes every like 30 or so feet.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me another stealth check.
Cool. A nat 20 for a 26.
Still nothing to see you. You make it underneath the house. Roll me a perception.
I'm going to use Kinku Recall. That would be a 19.
Okay.
Unless it is favored terrain. And then it would be a 20.
Yeah, I would say this is, in a way, this is me help. The Undercity is me helping you have favorite terrain. That makes sense in the city. So, so you are going to hear Mathias talking, but he's above you and it's quiet.
So I just hear muffled.
Yeah, it's like, at that roll, you're gonna make it out. Give me a second to.
I'll have Mathias recorded, but muffled.
So, my lord, we ran into someone interesting today. He is similar to us. It's felt like one of our brothers, but I couldn't quite pin who it is. And then when he looked inside of me, which was quite interesting, whatever was inside of him shut down. So I couldn't pinpoint who it is. I think it warrants further investigation. You hear another voice. And who is this that we speak of? He goes by the name of Beur. Do you think he knows where it is? He seemed generally confused when I was talking about it. I don't even think he knows what he is. There's a pause. Well, that is interesting. Keep an eye on him. If I may ask, has the person you hired found what we're looking for? He hasn't found it yet. How about the leverage? We haven't found the creature yet in the city, but we do know it's in here and still alive and safe. As long as it's within our grasp, he'll keep looking for it. And then you hear Mathias say, "Thank you, Gallus. We'll keep an eye on Beur."
Rustle just shoot the fucking. Gallus is who hired Wilkir last before he disappeared.
So Wilkir's not for something.
Oh, I just made another connect. Oh my god. Wilkir, you piece of shit. It's me, I'm the piece of shit.
And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
You son of a bitch. Not know or have a good idea of what the thing they or Wilkir was upset about being hired for us. But also now Russell knows he needs to be a lot more fucking careful about asking around about Gallus.